Hi, welcome back to the channel. Dude, I haven't had this on. I haven't had my stream on in a long time. And welcome to everyone watching for the live stream. Of course, you'll see the notifs for all the chats come up. And welcome to the channel. If you're new, hi, I'm B-Man. And I just got done with Combo Breaker. And this is like now my third time going to Combo Breaker in a row. And every single one is just so incredible. And I haven't made like I haven't like made a video revolving around a community base after like a tournament or anything like that. I haven't made like something that was very centered around my experiences, and this is going to be my first time. Big reason because a lot of things happened during this tournament, and even before this tournament, and even after this tournament, that I just felt like I wanted to kind of say it. You know, I haven't been streaming. I haven't been really providing that much content over the past couple months. Like a lot of life kind of things just started happening and just kind of took a break. And you know, I'm gonna try to start maybe like getting back into it little bit by little. So why not just start with just at least talking, because I'm pretty decent at that. And just go over what happened this past weekend. It is the 29th, and we came home from Combo Breaker Monday. So just about like gave me a couple days to like kind of relax, think about it, and let's just talk about Combo Breaker. Like I said, this is now my third time in a row that I've gone, and every single time I go to Combo Breaker, specifically Combo Breaker, it's just been my favorite tournament. Reason being is that the venue that they have is so incredibly like accessible. It is so easy around like where there's so much stuff around it, where it's food, it's comfortability, it's other hotels in case you can't be at the convention center itself. There's a lot of things going for it that I feel like they do right. It also helps that Midwest really does the tournament so incredibly well. Everything runs super fast, super smooth. They don't really have time for like downtime. Everything just kind of needs to go in a rapid pace, so that way they're on schedule. And the fact that they're still doing a 3-day weekend is kind of incredible to me. All right, sorry, real quick, having some webcam issues. Let's try to breeze back like past that, and let's just talk about the event. You know, I want to try to go into as much detail as I can, but I also don't want to make this too long. So let's hope that I don't have any other camera issues, and let's try to take it from the top. So during the week of combo, I basically had to start my week pretty much on Sunday and packing up as much as I could, because I had to actually go to a work trip on Monday, and I was going to return Wednesday night and then fly out Thursday morning. So I had to kind of pack for that, then come home Wednesday night, like literally at like midnight, take all my stuff out, put in the stuff into this one, pack up my full-on case, which I didn't need actually. Then kind of set everything up to kind of go straight to Combo Breaker the next morning. It was me, my fiance, known as Kia Queen, or you know, Nakia, however you say her name, whichever you're more comfortable with. And for the first time, also for her, my older brother, Shadow Wolf 515, or Brett, you know, whichever you want to go with. Those two are also their first times going to Combo Breaker, and I was a little nervous because I've been to these multiple times, and she basically has been to Frosty and only goes to like maybe like my locals a few here and there, and she's not really like 100%. I won't say like she's not 100% on board with it. It's more of like getting her to like kind of say hi to the people that I know, and to like kind of be on camera and all that stuff. Kind of all of that together, I understand. Like she kind of gets a little nervous about that stuff. So that was the only thing like kind of like driving me about it. It's like I just wanted to make sure that she was comfortable. Shadow Wolf. This is his first time at a major or at anything aside from maybe locals. But he has a social groups with his furry fandom, and he's comfortable with that. But I wasn't sure how he was gonna really feel going into this too. So just a little nervous about both of them having a good time. But either way, I feel like they both really had a good time. So we fly in, and we're greeted by Oso. Oso, cool guy. He is actually staying with us in the room, and we're about like 5 minutes down the street. Oso has been one of like my coolest buds that I've had in the Marvel community. He's like kind of been through it like at all with like thick and thin. He's been helping me out like more personal issues, and just as like a Marvel homie, just kind of hanging out. He's definitely one of the realest ones, and yeah, I kind of trust him with almost anything. Also, the first time that he's met my fiance was at Frosty, so that was really cool that she already had that interaction with him, and she likes his presence and enjoys his company. And only my brother and him haven't really interacted that much. Only time where they have is like maybe like during like Mario Party streams or something like that, where we're just kind of all just chilling and hanging out. But this is first time meeting him, and they were really cool. They really had a good time, like just hanging out. Also, all laughing at their own jokes, and I'm just standing there like mug face, like, are you all serious? This is not funny, and just I'm trying to be like that sourpuss when they're having a good time, just to kind of meme it a bit. But they all had a really good time, and they were all okay with each other. So unfortunately, we weren't there Thursday. We actually were there Friday. Main reason being is that my ticket was Thursday, and unfortunately, our flights going in was canceled. We got into JFK Airport, and I parked my car into the parking lot and had to pay for parking. And we get to the terminal, and I try to go to the kiosk to talk about our bags, and they told us like, did you check your email? I'm like, no. Turns out that your flight was canceled, and we just got there, and the flight is supposed to leave in like an hour and a half. So we wasted all that morning basically trying to figure out what we can do. JetBlue said that they would basically rebook us for a different flight for the next day, and that was going to be a whole 24 hours. I was livid. I was not having it because I did not want to come Friday evening, then to drop off our stuff, then to go eat, and then we were already exhausted from the flight, and I don't want to do anything Friday night. I wanted to at least hang out and enjoy ourselves, to just at least see the venue and get our passes and stuff. I wasn't going to have that. So, also, some of my Long Island guys from the locals were also on that flight, and they were able to successfully switch their flight, like they were canceled as well, but they got new flights over with a different one. But we weren't as fortunate. All the other flights leaving that day was like over $1,000. Fuck that shit. And I mean $1,000 each. Not total, each ticket. Probably because it was Memorial Day weekend. And I understand that, but fuck all that. We weren't doing that. So luckily, we found another flight in the morning at 10 o'clock at, what was it? Like $220 a person? Yeah, I'm gonna take that. So, luckily enough, I was reimbursed with, they canceled and they reimbursed our points, because we used our points to get on those trips, and the money that I used for my brother's trip, I got that back. So, that's at least good, taken care of, right? So, we get there, like, around, like, noonish, get to the hotel, get our badges, all that stuff, we walk around, and the venue is obviously huge if you've been there before. Same venue as all the other years. They had the Popcorn Baron, which I have multiple bags. At myself and my fiance got multiple bags of popcorn. You can never go wrong with that. I got personally the strawberry cheesecake. I got black garlic and Parmesan truffle, and I got butter chicken, which she provided for me. And then she got peanut butter and jelly. We got key lime pie. We got root beer. We got strawberry, just strawberry itself. My brother got like the Popcorn Baron, like the major flavor, like itself. We had a whole lot. We had a lot of popcorn, way more than I can admit, but they were all delicious. Personally, my favorite so far probably has to go to the peanut butter and jelly. That was just outstanding. It was so good. So we kind of relax the night, eat, and then Saturday is our pools. Myself and my brothers. So my brother, actually, this is his first time going to a major, and he went 2-2. Very cool. And by he went 2-2, I mean he got his first game, and then Dual Kevin, who was in his bracket, DQ'd. So technically, my older brother, who only has like maybe about a couple months in the game itself, has a win over Dual Kevin before I do. So that means that he's better at the game than I am. And that's fucked up. So I need to beat him in a first and 10. But no, he had a really good time. He went 2-2. I don't think he really got games. I think that he played Kid Legend to get into losers, and then he had to play Vato to get out of losers, out of the pools. But he didn't really get any games after that. But even after that, he just felt confident that he was able to at least go the distance against one person, and that kind of he told me it's like that kind of reinvigorated him to like start learning the game a bit more. And then he basically wants to come out to the locals more, play some more guys his level, and still learn and lab and all that stuff. let's see if he can kind of ride that wave. But I personally am really proud of him that he got his wins and that he feels that rejuvenation to like play the game, because that's all I want from him. And he plays like one of the highest meta level teams. It's just a matter of, and I know that he can do it. He basically just needs to like kind of hone in and focus and get himself to that degree, and then basically play better. We'll get him there. We'll see how he kind of like learns some more. But overall, I'm really happy for him, and I'm really proud of him. And yeah, I feel like he's really proud of himself as well. But yeah, that was a really big moment for me that he got to experience that and have fun. So after that, his pools is at 10, and then we had some time, like, downtime. We got to Portillo's. We had some those glizzies, amazing. And then my pool was at 2 o'clock. So I didn't really talk about it, but the seating of this year's combo was pretty wacky, I guess, if you really want to call it that. A lot of people were, in my opinion, not placed in the right spots and kind of put all over the place. I feel like, as far as like me feeling confident to get out of pools, I didn't feel that bad. It was more of like how many people were actually like placed into wrong spots that, personally, I feel like it should have been like changed like the day before. And most of these tournaments, Frosty, Combo, like all these other ones, I'm like, okay, this is seated this way. TNS9 was the same way. Okay, it's kind of weird. Let them like kind of adjust it and all of that, right? But then like I check Friday morning and I'm like, nothing's changed. It seems like everything's the same. Everyone seems to be at their spots, and I'm like, okay, maybe Friday night. Nothing at all was changed. And I just got finished talking about you. So if you want to pull up the chair, perfect transition to talk about your experience. But anyway, to finish it up, the entire like seating I feel like was completely off. Like, I feel like some of the topper placers, like obviously those are right, but like as it kind of like dwindled into like the midsection into the later ones, and you'll see it here, particularly in my pool, I don't feel like it was particularly right. So I guess before I go into my section of the pools, literally just got finished talking about your pools and like how well you did. Talk about your experience and what you thought about going into Combo Breaker when you first were signing up and what you did.
Well, when I first signed up for it like months ago, I told myself, okay, this is where I'm going to start grinding, because I wanted to go into Combo Breaker, being at my best, playing at my best, and feeling good and proud that I know I did my best.
Yeah, right.
I did zero training.
Awesome. So
I did no training, I did no practice, I did no nothing.
We're already going into the practice of what he wanted. He did zero practice and zero training. Awesome. We're going right in. Right.
Absolutely. So, yeah, when it came down to actually going to combo, I had very mixed feelings. Mostly bad feelings. And most of those bad feelings were just feeling like I'm going to be going through this entire weekend feeling bummed and down about myself, knowing that I could have done a lot better, and letting myself down, letting you down, and overall just feeling like I'm just not wasting my time. It wouldn't be like the right way to say it. More like I wasted my time up until that point.
Right.
Knowing that I could have changed the outcome and had a better experience, and
yeah, absolutely.
And feeling like I'm responsible for being in a sour mood when that time was gonna come.
Yeah. With
that being said, though, I did better than I expected to in the tournament. I met some cool people, had a really good time, and honestly, just the whole experience, just being around people in the community, people who are closer to my level, just having small talk and just understanding that there's like hundreds of thousands and thousands of people just like me at this venue and everywhere. Just recognizing that there's probably thousands of people, even some people watching the stream right now, feeling like they know that they want to get to a certain level, but for X, Y, or Z reason, or for however many roadblocks are in their way, or even just understanding the gap from where you are right now to where you want to be, or at least like if you've got little goals that you have, you want to have them checked off, and you feel like after a certain amount of time that those goals should have been checked off by now or by a certain point, and it just hasn't gotten to it yet. There's plenty of people out there like me that think that way and let those thoughts creep in and say, hey, look, I told you, look what happened. You gave yourself a goal. You gave yourself all this time to prepare and get to where you want to be, but look at all the work you didn't do. And I let those thoughts and voices in my head convince me that my efforts weren't going to be good enough because I wasn't worth putting in that effort to do it. But seeing all the people at the event, seeing all our local guys at the event as well, still coming up to talk to me with just genuine intrigue and excitement to just want to talk to me and just have a conversation with me just because they want me involved in the things that they're doing. It's just a really good reminder that me and my skill level in the game doesn't mean as much to them and everybody else as just me being me.
Yeah, absolutely. And for anyone that doesn't know, this is Shadow Wolf, and this is the guy that you'll see on the VODs that attacked me when I made it to top 8 winners, and then everyone was like, what the fuck, a furry? I would say the same thing, except that I have to only care about one furry in my life, and that's right here.
I'll do it again.
He will do it again, and it'll still make me incredibly uncomfortable, but if it's one
in that
furry...
moment, you didn't give a shit.
It still felt bad. It just didn't matter at that point. But either way, the way that, like, how you approach, like, the game right now, it's like, you didn't really, like, have that much drive, like, when we were, like, first getting into, like, the locals that much.
Yeah, like actually first getting into it.
Yeah.
Where you were just starting to convince some of the locals to try some small tournaments and see what goes on.
Right.
I kind of just played just to hang out with you, spend time with you, have something for us to do.
Yeah.
And just to, show my support. I just wanted to feel like I was involved and got to spend time with you. That was why I joined at the first time.
Yeah. And now, even after, like, or even during the tournament, and now that literally of what the fighting game community is really about, it's like that C word community is really, I feel like, the biggest portion of it, because if there's no community base around the thing that you like, or the thing that you really want to, like, get better at, the people that are going to still be there are literally just not even in it for, like, they're probably just in it for, like, the prizes and all that stuff. And yeah, that's a big part of it for, like, people that are into the competitive nature, but there's so much more aspects that go into it. There's the people aspects. There's, like, the way that you interact and, like, get better for yourself. Like, I feel like when you be better for yourself, and then the people around you want to be better because they want to beat you, you want to beat them, you want to aspire to be better, that's where the core aspect of every game that you play that you want to get better at really... That's the meaning behind it, And Marvel is, I feel like, especially like now, with the rise of rookies, with the locals that every like scene pretty much has. Shout out to Long Island, of course, for all you guys. I feel like now better than ever, there's just always a great time to jump in, and even if you fall off, even if you feel like you do feel that rejuvenation, even if you fall off for a bit, there's never going to be a time to where like you can't just come back in, and. Do you feel like after this experience, you've gotten that type of feeling again? Do you feel like you're at that point where like you actually want to be better and train better just because you have that drive? Do you feel like you have that now, or do you feel like...
I think what happened this weekend, I got to see the way how you were just casually talking, communicating with some of your friends that you only get to see at these big events, and understanding and recognizing that you're friends with and talk to on a regular basis with a lot of these top players at these events. And funny enough, that was actually a bit of nostalgia for me. And I say that because, I was super competitive in a bunch of trading card games.
Yes, and absolutely. Pokemon basically being like one of the biggest ones for you, I think.
That was definitely like the Kickstarter game for me.
Yeah.
But me and my friends, we would go to some of these big tournaments that were sanctioned and hosted by like the developers of the game, and we basically became like the best players on the island. Were recognized across the tri-state area, and just knowing that I ended up because in those scenes I too got to communicate and be friends with some of the top dogs in that game across the country.
Yeah.
So just knowing, it was just really strange seeing a little bit of me in you, communicating with you and your community and your friends. And
yeah.
It's just really strange how we can both see each other as two completely different people, but at the same time, we're very much the same in so many ways.
Yeah.
So seeing that, I think reignited a bit of what used to be me to want to come back and want to shine again.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I want to start really diving deep back into Marvel vs. Capcom 3, mostly to try and get that feeling back, to build the friendships and the relationships through this game. And if I can become a better Marvel player and start getting wins and placing in tournaments on top of me building these strong bonds and friendships with the local guys or people outside of the locals, like, I can't really ask for anything more than that. So that's really what I want to get out of this right now.
Yeah. And there's multiple avenues for that. And that includes for anyone watching as well. I'm sure that there are locals for wherever you're at. And if you have interest in the game itself, even if there isn't a local by you, if it's too far, if there's just too much going on or whatever, there's always those online Discords as well. There's the main Marvel Capcom, Discord that has its own sections for tournaments, open or rookies as well. And then, of course, as I mentioned before, Rise of Rookies as well, being pretty much like now like the best gateway, I feel, in my opinion, to learn the game, to speak to people that have experience with the game in years, to then just kind of re-give you that information. And the people that are also like keeping the spirit of the game alive by giving the resources out for the characters, for the wiki, for everything involved, like everyone's kind of like banded together to like kind of keep that safety net afloat. And let me restart my webcam because it's been doing that all day.
Gotcha. Also, I want to add another note while you were talking about that. While we were at the at Combo Breaker in the Bring Your Own Booth setup, I had met one of the mods or admins for Rise of Rookies, B-Cycle.
Right.
I didn't know who the guy was, and he didn't know me either. He was just he was probably just watching me play my set with the other guy you had me play for a while. Got my ass totally beat.
That was a young legend that he was playing.
Oh, okay. So that was one of the legend guys. Okay.
Yeah, that was the older. That was the 18, 19-year-old now.
Okay,
so.
Yeah. All right, gotcha. But yeah, after that set, I just stuck around to watch Legend play somebody else, just to kind of get rid of some of that salt stasis that I had. Not that I was in a salty state, but I didn't learn anything playing those sets. I didn't feel like I got anything out of it. So I was just trying to like defunk my mindset while watching the games. And then out of nowhere, this big guy comes to me, taps me on my shoulder, and starts talking to me.
Meanwhile, also to keep in mind, he is in his furry suit.
Yeah. So you guys see this? You didn't see this. You saw what everyone else saw when I attacked it.
Yeah, fucking coyotes. But yeah, anyway.
Hey, I take offense to that.
Yeah, well, that's on you. But anyway, go ahead.
So he grabs my attention, and I think one of the first things he said was he asked me if I was your brother. And I said, yeah, I was. And he asked me if I was part of the rookie tournaments, and I asked, are you talking about the RR circuits or whatever? He's like, yeah, did you play any of those? I said, yeah, I played a few times. And he said, you should really start playing those. There's a lot of people your level, and I want to see you play those tournaments because, let's be honest, there's a lot of people in there that really aren't really good. I think you could do well in those. So, and just knowing that a guy who doesn't know jack all about me, but just knows that I'm new to the game, wants to see me play and just wants to see me grow, like that's a feeling I haven't had before.
And let alone this is a completely different person. It's not me kind of reinforcing that statement. Of course I want you to play, but you kind of like just get that a lot from me because I am your brother, and you could just get that like there's kind of like that wall, you know, like where yeah, I could tell you 1,000 things, but like you're probably just saying that because we're family, whatever. But for someone that like legitimately plays the game and helps the community out, that just sees you play and also wants the exact same thing that I do, that we want new players and we want people to experience the game that we've loved for 13 years almost, that you could just jump in at any point. That's ultimately what the experience is all about, you know. And he's actually matter of fact, he will be from what it says on the registry, it looks like he's gonna be showing up to Beck.
Hey,
So you might actually get your you might actually get a set with him, and you could probably have another conversation about that.
That'd be cool.
Seems also a few other players will be coming in which I'll make more details about that when Beck does come, which is another, like I said, going to be coming in another 2.5 weeks. So there's still the registry up until June 13th. So if you're interested in the tri-state Long Island area, please come on through. We're going to have grand prize for the winner. I'm going to say it right now. I won't say what it is, but there is going to be a grand prize for the winner of Marvel 3. So you don't want to miss it. Yeah, so register if you can. But back to combos. So after you beat your first guy, you already felt that he wasn't really like a new player. You know, he wasn't really like an active player. Then you basically had to play Dual Kevin. But I already said before, he was DQ'd because he was going to play Street Fighter instead. So you lucked out. You technically have a win over Dual Kevin than I do.
Yeah,
so
he didn't attend gym classes, so I win.
So good for you. You enjoy that. Enjoy that win while you can.
Yeah.
But then you got to play Kid Legend immediately after that.
Yeah.
And get what happened?
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah, well, but here's what my favorite part about the game is, right? How old are you?
I'm 33 fucking years old.
This is a grown-ass man.
I don't know if you guys can tell. I got a good number of grays in my beard. Probably more than the fingers I have in my hand.
Right. But you got your ass beat by about that many gray hairs in your beard. That's how old he is.
I got shit kicked out of me.
But here's what my favorite part about that. It's not about that you got beat by a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not jabbing you at that.
Yeah.
I'm not jabbing you at all.
Yeah.
It's to show you that anybody
can be great.
At any level can just jump right in, learn the game, have fun with it. And the fact that we see these people want to like get better, and they're not even at the stage where they even understand algebra, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's a really cool thing to see, you know? And as long as you have the right resources, as long as you have the right people behind you, and as long as you have the support that you feel like you need, you will get better, you know? And you can't really just do it on your own anymore.
Yeah.
Like, we kind of had to do it maybe on our own a little bit because of the lack of resources back then or whatever, just going to majors, figuring it out.
That's just the way it was.
But now, like, with the abundance of people coming to these Discords, keeping that safety net for everybody, making these rookie tournaments, making these guides, making these wikis, making everything. Now, at any time in your life, no matter what it was beforehand, this is now the best way that you can jump in because there's so much there and there's so much knowledge about the game that we could just give it to you and just give it to where how you can ingest it and put it into practice. So I want to like kind of encourage you that exactly like Bonnercycle said, hop into some of the RRs. You don't even have to play in the tournaments that much. Just hop into the VC. You see like 2 or 3 people like hanging out playing a game. Just hop in there, say what's up. Even just if you don't see anybody in there, go in there. If you want a lab for the day, share your screen. Just put it up. Coach will probably hop up in there. T-Hawk might show up in there. Sword, somebody will show up because they see someone playing in it. And then, hey, I see you're in training mode. What are you working on? Oh, I'm working on this. Oh, what do you feel about this? Do you feel like you're at a good spot? And then you build that, you start that conversation. And because you're kind of learning it on your own, that kind of like can only get you so far. But because you see that in real time and then that person's there for you, you can ask at any point and they could just jump right in and be like, hey, maybe if you tried it this way. Oh, I didn't think about that. You know, there's so much layers that go in with that. But you need to take that first step and kind of put yourself into that vulnerable state, you know? And I know that's probably like where like you kind of have some struggles with. But if you felt like you could be any Joe Schmo and Bonnercycle, if somebody came up to you and had fun with you and talked to you about the game, or if you even like have the Long Island guys talk to you constantly and just want to have you in their presence all the time, that's the exact same thing that goes into it with these servers and like these people. So I personally want to really like encourage that. And if you really want to keep on going with it, I will do my best to help you in any way that you need. But to kind of close off with Combo, was there anything else that maybe like with the other games, or maybe like just with your experience in there, that would entice you to like maybe have some improvements for yourself, or just talk about like Combo as a whole in general? Like, did you like the venue? Did you like whatever else that comes to Combo in your mind for it? Like, go at it. That's what the conversation's about. Just straight up Combo Breaker.
Well, I'm just glad with my experience with Combo Breaker overall. Like, I haven't touched a fighting game in general since January, really. I guess going to Combo just made me want to start playing again. More than just Marvel, because I like playing some of the other games too, especially games like Rivals of Aether or Super Smash Bros. Melee. And what was funny, it's like, I go and play Melee, I didn't win a single game, but I had a really fucking good time playing the game. Like, I miss that feeling, and it's like, okay, I should start playing the game again. And, Combo did that for me, And it's just, I don't know, it's just something about attending an event that big can really teach you or remind you or let you know if playing fighting games is right for you. It's definitely right for me.
Yeah. So, overall, synopsis in general about your experience. Big thing for me, what do I always say? Play the game. Just play the game.
Yeah.
That's it. So, I appreciate you coming down, talking about it. So why don't you, whenever you get the chance, go back and play the game. Hop into the VC, hop into the thing, just talk to some people, look at some of the videos, look at whatever you're looking at, just, it's all there. So,
all right.
Appreciate you coming down, and I'm personally really proud of you, and I'm very happy that you got to experience your first Combo, and hopefully not the last, because Combo is definitely for me like one of those ones that's a must not miss.
Mm-hmm.
If you miss it because you have to, you miss it on a choice, that's on you. You shouldn't miss it on choice, and now you see that. But yeah, hopefully you get to experience it again, and we will we'll kind of take it from there whenever you want to like just jump back in.
Sounds good.
All right, well, see you later.
See you later.
So, unfortunately, I don't think that I had most of my sets off stream, or if any off stream sets recorded. Yeah, I don't think I have. But there were plenty of other people watching, and that's cool. But it kind of goes to show, like, for me, it's like, when I go up to play off stream, there ain't no fucking videos. I swear, I've played PR Balrog, I've played, IDOM. I barely got footage with IDOM. I got DXP to play. Even at TNS9 I played DXP. I just don't get fucking footage. If I'm not on stream, ain't nobody fucking streaming my shit. It is what it is. It's not a big deal. It's more of like, I kind of want to just see it just to like kind of get the full context and to get the full VOD review out of the way. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm like kind of like thinking of it. But anyway, so I was starting off with like talking about like how poorly I feel some of the seedings were, and the biggest thing, my winners round one was TJ. Let me tell you, TJ's personal growth when it's come to how quickly they've started from the bottom and now we're here, literally, TJ has improved on an immaculate level that I haven't seen in such a short time. Especially that quickly with its, like, to be fair, Hulk is not that hard to learn. Like, the Hulk team of KBR is not that hard to learn. But it is hard to get the core aspects of the team right. Where it's like, you have to utilize all of your neutral options and your tips and tricks to get around certain situations. Where it comes to, like, maybe gamma charges with super armor, with your H's, with your command grabs. All these things that he has layered. And I feel like he's gotten to the point where he's definitely can be like talked about as like probably one of the pillars of the team KBR, especially nowadays. No one really like rocks it the way that he does. But he was my first match because he had to play somebody and then win, and then immediately play me. He was seeded 145, if I'm not mistaken. That is bullshit. That dude has put in so much work. Granted, it's all on Parsec. He hasn't come to an offline thing, period. This is his first one. But the amount of people that he's taken names off in, like, a short amount of span, I don't think really, like, goes to show of, like, how much he actually should have been seeded. He probably should have been, like, at least within, like, the top 30. You know, I feel like that's a good, comfortable spot for him, especially since he hasn't had offline experience. It's like, he at least has that prowess to make it there, and I already see that in him. But to face him round one, I kind of felt bad, like, that they never changed it, but apparently it's because of, like, how his name was in the Start GG, which I'm not sure how that works, but either way, that wasn't changed, and I don't know really what happened. But he was my first round, and that, I feel like for me, like, to face a team like that, I literally said it. It's like, it's literally a coin toss where I can at least see the play that he's going for, like trying to slow him down, get where I can get the hits in and just play the neutral. Or if I just get opened up with one instant jab and then X Factor, he will X Factor as soon as he gets the touch. Or if he makes a mistake, he will just recorrect it and then just go right back to where he's playing. He's very good at, like, keeping that momentum and staying with it and keeping you within that vortex. You know, he's very, very, very strong at that. But in this particular situation, I 3-0'd him. He got off to a bad start with doing Gamma Charge one more with, like, covering with drones. But I was full screen, and I threw him into the corner, and teleports with the throw itself with Deadpool, kind of like, he wastes more time to teleport to the other side, and the drone's already, like, now past me, so then I can get a hit confirm, and then I'm sorry I had to do it, but TSC Infinite. I'm not going to kill Hulk off of anything. I'm not trying to build no beater. I may as well just try to go for a TSC. He didn't guess right. TSC Infinite, time zone, pretty much dead at that one. Second game, I feel like it was the exact same repeat, except he got to play a little bit longer. Throw into the corner, get the hit, and then I think I'll reset back to mid-screen, and then maybe like 80 seconds in, TSC Infinite, and then that was it. Then I think the last one, I think I just played normal, like just neutral, and I'm not sure if I lost a character in that set. I really can't remember. I wish I had some footage to talk about it, but TJ tried to, like, kind of, like, start with his momentum early, and those two mistakes, like, to lead to the infinites, really, like, just kind of let it, like, kind of steamroll into, like, that last game, and he just couldn't recover. And I kind of feel bad that it was, like, the first time, like, him being offline and then getting infinited, but when you play that team, I'm not trying to, in bracket, I'm gonna go for that every time. I'm not gonna kill off of almost any touch. I gotta go for it. You know what I mean? But TJ was great. I wish that we had more time to play, like, just regular games, like off stream and just casuals. But I know that he got a lot of people to play him because since it was his first time, I know that he wanted to get, like, a good amount of offline experience, and I really hope that he got as much as he could out of it, because I know that he can come back to CEO and really place well. I know that he can, like, come back much stronger, maybe to the next combo breaker if we play again. But yeah, no, he definitely deserved a better seeding for sure. Whether we were in the same bracket or not, he should have at least been seeded higher, and it should have gone out like that. That's how it kind of stood. Then I had to play CV Brentius. I think that's how it's Brennicus. CV Brenticus is how it's said here. So I never played him, but I've seen him, like, kind of go into these like the servers, like Full Zetsu, and I've seen him play, like, maybe once or twice, but I wasn't too familiar with his style. I had to put on that show and, like, not lose because he plays Cap, and I already, like, saw that and I'm like, all right, here we go. Captain America, my favorite character. And not just because of, like, the memes or whatever, of, like, what I say about the character. I don't really like playing Cap in Marvel in general. I feel like he's very corny. I feel like the way that he gets in is very corny. I feel like his hit confirms, his optimal shit is very corny. I do not like the character, even just as a fundamental fighting game character. I do not like him in Marvel 3. And to try to go against that, he had Super Scroll in the back. I just don't recall his middle character. I believe it was Doom, but I might be wrong. It might have been Iron Man. It's someone with a beam. It was either Iron Man or Doom. I'm pretty sure it's Iron Man. I'm thinking about it. And he got one game off me because I was playing the game right. First two games, you know, like try to stay out, try to get the throws. Cause he's gonna throw the shield. So duck underneath that, get the throws. You know, do the optimal things that you need to do against that. But I just kind of let his Super Scroll rock at the end, and I recognized like, yeah, I probably should have done that, and then kind of readjusted for the last set. But apparently because I got a perfect on him, he had like a little like squeaky toy hammer, and he said if anyone gets perfected or whatever, you can bonk the other person on the head, and then just, you know, do that. So that was fun. He was a good sport about that. Definitely want to play some more with him because the Super Scroll was a little scary, but I don't really have that much consistent scroll experience. The only one that I kind of play more often is probably Lonnie. I don't think there's really any other scrolls like that. But he played pretty well. I think that he took out Frankie in top 32 loser side. So good stuff to Stevie Brennicus. He's West Coast as well. So yeah, hopefully in another tournament, maybe if I go out to the West Coast or something, we could run that back. But now we can actually go and talk about some VOD review here. So let's kind of get that finally started. Want to at least kind of like get to where we can start. So shout outs to Legend, of course. I swear, whether it's a TNS, whether it's offline, I play this motherfucker all the fucking time. I am so sick of playing fucking Living Legend. I'm nothing against him as a person or anything, but goddamn, they always put us in the same fucking bracket, and I'm always playing in fucking Parsec. I feel like that's the only motherfucker I play all goddamn time, I swear. So if anyone knows my tells just by experience of playing, and you'll see it here, Legend plays me so much that he knows like what I'm looking for, and I kind of have to adjust on the fly to like really kind of get past him, you know, and make sure that like my movement's clean and to, you know, not really mess up on anything, because Legend's very good at like kind of doing explosion type of recoveries and like pretty much spending his X Factor to make sure that he stays in the momentum and to kind of layer that with like the very simplistic but effective mix-ups. He's very good at like keeping that type of style and riding that out, you know, and like you gotta adapt or you die type of deals. Legend's very good at that. A lot of people slated him to be top 8 again this year because he was, I think, top 8 last year. So he was seeded pretty well. But yeah, he had to get the smoke. But we'll see how that kind of worked out. Let's just start immediately. First off, I got the mix up here. I went to shake his hand. Ooh, yo, body, get faded. No, I'm just kidding. No, Legend's the homie. I love him. But you gotta get one mix up, right? You know, if I wasn't gonna get the mix up with Deadpool, may as well get that, right? So Legend gets me pretty early in this one, and I never recovered because I tried to adjust by being a little more, I don't know, oppressive, I guess, and it didn't work out. I just didn't play the neutral right. I knew that he was like gonna stay up in the shot, and I've noticed that as we play a lot, he switched to the Wesker more often because the gunshot that he does to like teleport back down, I have to like kind of guess where like I have to shoot, because if I try to go up and then he's not there in time, he could just kind of teleport right back down and then shoot me because of the recovery. He switched over to the Wesker because of the better movement, and it really shows that he could chip me out if I'm not careful, and it really shows here. So he gets in, of course. I felt that I was blocking that way. I don't know what happened. I knew that teleport was coming, and it just didn't work out. I blocked it. And these setups were actually a little bit laggy. A lot of people have said it. The stream setup, the pools rather, they were all like pretty delayed. I don't know if they were like not optimized right at that point, but I missed like almost every hit confirm because I couldn't quick work because it was too early based off the screen. And I know I was doing it like in time, like visually, but it just wouldn't come out. And I had a lot of drops, including this one, and I couldn't capitalize. And I'm like, okay, this is very slow. Let me try to adjust, and I never really could in the early sets. So I know I did it. It just didn't work out there. Spends another bar and knows I'm trying to go for like maybe the bolo. I didn't get the bolo out in time. He caught the recovery of that, and then he gets the air throw when I try to go for the hammer. Very wisely spends the X Factor. That's not the first time that he drops the Jaguar Dash too. just kind of adjusting the range of that. I don't know, maybe just he was a little too far. I don't know. So yeah, now this is not that great. Hawkeye does well in like he does well like in the anchor position, but you know, if I'm trying to like oppress and like just get a kill, this is where like I kind of lose the plot and just kind of hold forward, and just I wanted to close the gap, and he was prepared for that. So very, very fast. What was that? Like 40 Marvel seconds, give or take. Yeah, I kind of like just didn't recover. I had drops, and yeah, he just got me clean. Very good. So game 2, yeah, same thing. He likes to he likes to start Wesker and like use the super instantly. I feel like because he's trying to catch maybe like the grenade toss to like worst case it trades, then he has glasses off and he's faster. But if he catches me, then that's good because off recovery of the grenade toss, I'm not able to block, so he's at least getting some good damage in. So whether or not he's spending the meter early just to kind of get that started, I feel like he'll just take that every time.
Reset the neutral.
Yeah, so this is definitely a game I should have won. Spent X Factor mad early, and I just didn't really do the right things here. Did get a couple hits in, and look at that. Another one of these. Let's see that. Let's see that one more time. So he comes in, teleports, and I say the shuriken, and I come down with S, and he's right behind me, right? Fucking quick work. I know I inputted it, and I'm like, what the hell? It's too slow. What's going on? Why am I not getting the hit confirm? It's right there. It's the easiest thing in the world. Quick work as soon as you land. What's the problem? Problem is because it was damn slow. And I don't know if I did it too late or too early. Either way, didn't want to come out, and I got upset. So I'm like, fuck. All right, now I gotta like take the oppression again. You know, luckily enough for me, he called the assist, but I chose not to try to kill him with DHC because I wasn't sure if like that DHC was gonna kill Akuma. And I'd rather just like play the safe route. Lucky he actually caught this. We're back in the neutral, and he checks my my plinks in. I didn't get like my normals in time, and he teleports back down and immediately team supers. I did not think that was coming, and he blew me up for that. Yeah, so now, unfortunately, I have to like kind of spend my X Factor there. So I go back into the Hawkeye matchup, stay on the same side, and this should be GG's here. He's slowly getting poisoned, and yeah, I am losing my X Factor time, but I already have 2 meters, and now it's pretty much a matter of just chipping out Chris, and I know that he's not going to really hard tag Akuma because he's got no health. So now I just kind of like bide my time, try to build as much bar as I can, and the reaction on the gunshot, I was at least able to punish that, get that in. Yeah, so Akuma game, this was, I think what I tried to do is like just jump and throw. I don't think he was really there in time for like to try to tech it. So yeah, I think that's what happened. I think it just got hit with the fireball and I just didn't get my throw. He was right there, but didn't get anything. So yeah, he got hit confirm, and very good for him that he has 2 bars. I'm at low enough health to where like I have to basically mash out all of this chip, and it wasn't enough, and I tried to stuff out a normal to like catch him on the way down, and I should have probably just like dashed underneath it and got something, but yeah, it just didn't work out for me there. So now I'm down 2-0, and I'm like, okay, I gotta lock in because I really don't want to get sent to losers this early. I need to kind of like maybe like change my approach. I know I'm not getting my hit confirms. I had 2 of those in each game, just drop, and just I couldn't recover that. So now I have to kind of readjust that. Neutral. At least I can do neutral at least a little bit. Does catch me on the grenade once again. Do catch his Akuma for a little bit. The down guns actually do punish Tatsu, and then the jam session kind of stayed in there for a bit. Do stuff out the normals there, and that's not something I wanted. This to confirm into it is like a 2-frame link window to get the Katana Rama. I think I just wanted to get the dash in, and I used M and H, and I got that. So I'm like, how do I readjust that? All right, just keep him into the corner. So I stuff him with like the low fuzzy with the slide, keep it safe for the jam session because I can go for like an overhead after that. And I think he was holding up forward, and I got the kill. Now I'm in a good prime position, forward heavy, back heavy, whichever it is. He will come down and grab me every time, I kind of forgot. And he spent his X Factor. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, okay, I got thrown. I'm like, okay, he's going to kill me. He's building 2 bars here, and he spent X. I think that he lost because he spent his X Factor this early. I know that he wants to, like, try to ride the momentum and, like, get the mix-up on incoming. But I don't think that was a really wise decision. I still have X Factor, and now I'm going to get 3 bars with Dante. As long as I can stall out with Chris, I know I can. I just need a DHC from Double Trigger and then just get Scatter Shot to make it safe. And then now we're on the chip range, and you have no way to protect yourself. So I feel like he kind of made this mistake just to try to ride the momentum and to really maybe just get the 1 mix-up. Doesn't really work out, unfortunately. Does quickly kill me. Sets up for like the grenade, but I do have double jumps, and I'm kind of waiting for like his throw. So I use Alpha Counter and just use like the time to get that little bit of iframes to then go into the Gimlet and make it a little safe. He had a birthday there, but I don't think he recognized. That could have been really bad for me. So I got lucky. And now this is exactly what I was looking at. It's like, get into the neutral space, get into his face. My X Factor is gone, but at any point, I'm just kind of expecting like maybe a DHC, and there it is. This is actually the best thing that he could have done for me personally. I knew that he probably wanted to keep his Chris alive because overall I feel like keeping your team composition alive over anything else I feel like is probably like the best thing that you could do in this game. So him DHCing into to Demon, I would rather take that. I'd rather take you losing all of your meter because he's only at 4 bars now, and he doesn't want to kill to save Chris, or he does want to save Chris rather. So he's gonna spend all of this, and this is not gonna kill me. I'll take this every time. That only puts me at like what, 20%? To me, that's still perfect enough to like get this. And lucky enough, I had the jam session to hit confirm that. Yeah, I tried to TAC to try to just get Hawkeye out of there. Want to like get some of the life back, but I think that I did down TAC, so he got me there. Yeah, so now I try to find like maybe a spot where like it's a little bit safe. I know he has a bar, so I don't want to just raw tag and lose that. But I think I was trying to plank dash back there, but I got the H there, so unfortunately it's Hawkeye. Now it's a one-touch game. One-touch Akuma will build the bar to kill Dante. His health is so low. And now I just have to rely on my movement and my better buttons. And I think that he tried to maybe like throw me there. I'm not really sure. I know the box dash H kind of stops like his just demon flip type of deal. It looks like that he just maybe just tried to get a button out. I'm not sure, but worked out for me there. Staying alive, you know, a good position. And if I kind of ride that momentum, you know, I'm in a much better spot. You know, lucky enough he did the Phantom Dance. I knew that he was gonna do it because he does it every time. It's like, okay, spend the bar, and I'm not gonna throw anything. I'm just gonna go right underneath you, and just hopefully he doesn't cross me up. So, lucky enough, I didn't get crossed up, and then even then, still had enough time for him to go into the recovery, and then just dash up, slide, and then hit confirm. So, I think he was just banking on me, like, just trying to throw something out. So, that, and again, that I get sometimes too, like, when it's a little laggy. I got the fucking up guns when I wanted to get Bolo. I had another hit confirm, and it drops. So, yeah, really unfortunate there, but I'm still in a good position. He doesn't have meter. He has to like kind of like hold forward to try to get something going. Does get a couple air-to-airs there, and that was another air throw attempt. So I'm like, okay, he's gonna try to keep on jumping, trying to meet me in the air. Let me try at least like kind of match him up with like a sneaky air throw. And right there, I think I just jumped and then just got hit by the Tatsu before the throw came out. So maybe just register like as an H input there. I'm not sure. So unlucky. And this is the Legend Special. He will get the meter for like the team super and then go for the mix-up. And I'm lucky enough that I know the tells that he's going to try to go this way, this way, this way, you know. And good on me for defense here. Wasting that X Factor time. I'm going to get the Hawkeye in, and yeah, I just jumped for some reason. I didn't want to stay to the ground. X Factor is gone, and again, a drop with the Jaguar dash, just maybe the spacing or something, but lucky enough for me. Unfortunately, didn't time the piercing bolt there to like hit with the second or the last $1 million, so you can kind of get that hit confirm. Now this is kind of like a little scramble situation. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, okay, it wasn't really working. I need to save Hawkeye. I need this character there. I hit the assist, so I thought maybe he was going to gunshot there. So I'm like, okay, if he's going to gunshot, that character's dead, and then I can still punish the assist. He actually didn't gunshot. I read that wrong, so now I have to force my X Factor, and then I snuck in an Acid Rain before he came down with buttons to get the hit confirmed. So, and he had a little bit of life, so I kind of made that save. Lucky that the RNG gods gave me the one in front for Acid Rain before the ones in back, so I could actually get that hit. So, lucky there. Good for me, still having my X Factor in place. Try to build as much bar as I can. Hawkeye is building more life now that X Factor is there. And now it's just a matter of like kind of having the stall game. Again, I don't want to spend my meter because I kind of wait for the team super. And I want to kind of waste for like more time. And just lucky enough, I think he just read that I was maybe going to do drive or something. Lucky enough, you know, I just went straight into super and that's it. So GG's there, and now we go back to character select. Yeah, I just need to refocus up there. Good that we kind of like took the second, because now it's like it's 2-2 either way at this point. You know, like literally this is the next one to go into it. And again, calls the assist, and then I call mine for the gunshots down, and then stops the Akuma, gets the jam session in, and then once again maximum Wesker stopping that forward momentum. And now I actually stuff that too. If you notice, I actually use like the up Katanarama because I know I'm not going to get a hit confirm here, but I at least can get a little bit of spacing, and that pushes them a little bit further away than jam session. So I'll take a little bit of meter and a little bit of extra damage and a little bit better spacing. Lucky enough that he teleported into the grenade there. I'm just trying to like, now that I know that he's going to try to teleport a lot, let me just send one right there, teleports right into it, get the overhead, hit confirm. You know, perfect. Do get the 2 meters, and that should kill. Brennicus, I literally just talked about you. Dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Sorry that we couldn't get our set record. I do want to get as much VOD review and stuff. But, yeah, definitely want to run it back. Hopefully the next Combo Breaker and maybe the next West Coast thing. I do want to come back and, you know, definitely get some more games, you know. But, much appreciated. I appreciate that, dog. So Wesker dies here. And to me, like, this is, like, kind of GG's for me. If I could just keep my neutral in, Chris should not really have an easy time with no assists, really, on Deadpool. He does get that, but only just gets my assists. And I actually see this as a punish, right? So, unfortunately, for him, he didn't get the proper happy birthday, and just got Hawkeye. So, unfortunately with this, he's not able to block after this. Just like how Deadpool can't really block after, like, Grenade. After the Magnum, he can't block after Magnum. So he bet it on getting the assist rather than focusing on Deadpool. So as he comes down, I know that the quick work is going to come and meet him there. So I use that in a teleport to get that hit. Just unfortunate that he was looking at that. And again, TC actually wanted the infinite there just to like really just build my meter. I'm only on 1 bar. I'd rather just try to go for it. And he guessed that right. I think I went up that time. So that's 2 that he gets right. I like to be a little cleaner on my end as well. Give you something to work with. For sure, yeah. Definitely next time. Hopefully if there's like another, I forget what that tournament's called, but the one at the arcade. I do want to kind of go there at some point. Definitely, Festival of Fights. That's what it is. If there's like another one of those, I definitely want to like come down at some point, hang out for a weekend and then do that. But we'll see. It's gonna be a lot of time before I go into like another travel because I'm getting married next year. So big focus on that. So we'll see how it goes. But either way.
I love that they're like able
so yeah, like I said, now it's just a matter of just waiting for my one spot. He did have the super go off, and I went to punish him with a throw. Felt that grenade coming down too, so just get the confirm that I need. And he again is just betting on like me just kind of maybe pressing buttons here. He really likes to utilize the Magnum to get those like full screen hits. I duck immediately underneath it, stuff out the jab, and confirm it. Just a little unlucky decision making on his side here. And I didn't go for the katana cut in time. I wanted to kind of go for like a little cheesy, little bad mix up here because there's 2 things that Legend can do here. I'll just get it to like where we get into the corner, right? So if I went to the cut in time, that probably would have been mid screen. I don't know why. I just didn't think that at that point he was going to kill. Chris is a little beefy, so I just want to play a little safe here. Just keep him in the corner, lock him down a bit. So here's my thought process, right? Legend will either do two things. He will either... Well, actually, it may be three things, like two and a half. He'll either immediately super on incoming, because maybe like my thing is not meaty enough. He'll block it, X Factor, or uppercut super, or he could demon flip. So I'm going to take matters in my own hands. Normally in the corner, Deadpool can't reach the other side. Unless you call jam session late and then double jump. Late call, double jump, it works. There's also another thing that he does a lot, which is Tatsu and incoming. That also can be fine because he'll hit the assist there. But at that point, if I recognize that he's going to Tatsu, the jam session will just get hit. Then, because I'm putting myself in the corner, I can wall jump off. So there's a little bit of layers there, and it just happened to work out where he just got hit. So X Factor, very simple. Just go for the super, and GG's Legend. Yeah. He really I told him like right after this, it's like, dude, you really outplayed me like those first two games, and yeah, he knew my tells early and tried to capitalize a little bit too much on that. Just didn't really get the better of me at the end there. I took control of the situation and just got through his tells at the end. But yeah, we play all the fucking time. As far as like when it comes to offline, I think I do get the better of him for the most part, whether it's casuals or in tournament. But he still plays me enough to know most of my tells, and just when it comes to locking in, you know, we just take those, right? Had to hit him with one more mix-up, you know? Yeah, good shit, right? Yeah. Oh, is he looking?
Shouldn't be then. He's a competitor.
No, shout out to Legend. Him and the whole family, whether it was his kids, whether it was his brother, himself, pretty much everybody played really well within his family, whether just making it under top 32 or even being in top 32, no matter what, those numbers don't lie. That Legend family is coming out for blood, and if you're not safe with it, they will take advantage. And I definitely see big ups for Kid Legend. I really wanted to see him in Winter Side. I really wanted to see him do well. But either way, that whole family can shit all over you. They're all really good right now. So big ups to the Legend family. Didn't get much chance to play everybody, but enough to where I was able to see most of them. It was very, very, very fun. So let's go and just talk about a little bit of meme stuff for a second. The auction tournament. Shout outs to Monix being such a good sport. Monix, another one of my favorite people. So I'm like, dude, if I am gonna play this, right, I need Dante, or I need like some other shit that I use, right? Because he said beforehand, Tong was like, all right, this is the next one coming up. This is the only Dante on it. And I'm like, okay, that's fucked up, because Doom was on like 3 other teams. Excuse me? If you want Doom everywhere, at least give 2 Dante, bro. Like, give me something else, right? But maybe if it was like Frank Dante, I would have taken that. But Dante was only for Spider-Man, and it's like, I don't have much of a Spider-Man, but I can make it work. As long as I had Dante, I'd be okay with it. But not enough to where I had to run up somebody's money for this, you know? So,
put this in here. Spider-Man Dante.
I'm like, okay, Monix is in the fucking crowd. That's the only other person that I would feel that would want Dante as much, because the motherfucker plays both. So, I'm like, let's just try to run it up, you know? Like, there he is. There's Monix, you know, trying to yuck it up, you know? And I'm on the complete other side. I'm like, bro, it's Dante. I need to keep it up for my boy Dante. But it wasn't enough to like make me go a little bit further. Right? I think it actually says it's the only Dante.
How many Dante?
It's the only Dante in this thing.
Oh,
I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay. Money has to be fronted from my boy Dante. I need this character. I need them, you know? And if I don't get this, that means that I need to hope that I pull him in the draw. And, well, we'll see how that worked out, right?
Spider-Man Dante.
I'm on the complete other side. I'm like,
sudden,
there's this guy pulling up, this guy's pulling up for Dante. And that's me. There we go. And that's my brother in the furry hat. You know, just kind of staring into the abyss.
60.
Uh,
Oh, man.
bro, I'm like, come on.
Spider-Man going for more than Nova. 70? 70. 80. 90? 90? You want $100 for $100?
It's his main.
For Spider-Man Dante. Do I got 110 on it? 110. B-Man says 110. He said you ain't
Yeah, I'm like,
rolling with
bring
me,
it.
bro.
Bring it. Give me your money. Come on, I'm right here.
Oh, 120?
Oh.
120. Boy, you about to die.
He's counting how much money he's got. Bro is like, yo, I got. Bro, I didn't have any spot for me. Like, I had like maybe 2 people spot for me, but you know, I'm like, really, this dude? Where did this dude come from? Trying to get his spot and shit, you know?
Dante Spider-Man. Who's got 140? Anybody got 140? You gonna let him take it? We're gonna let Lil Monix take it.
Yeah, you see Scam? He's like, bro, you ain't got that. I'm like, eat shit, Scam. Yo, put my fucking hand up.
140. Who's got 140?
He's been bidding against B-Man, just so you know.
He just
140 for B-Man right there.
Like, what up?
150.
What up?
Hold
Where's
on,
your money at?
more on Nova, dude. 150. 150. for
And I'm like,
B-Man.
okay, 150, he can have that.
Oh.
I'm not spending $160 on fucking Spider-Man. I'll take $150 for Dante, but I ain't spending $10 on fucking Spider-Man. Fuck that.
All that money.
Oh man, I just had to, bro. And then guess what? What character does he fucking pull?
We got Strider.
What? I'm like, there ain't no fucking way I just spent. I could have spent that and that would have worked out for me. I would have been fine. Motherfucker.
Oh, congratulations, B-Man.
He
on
got me.
that.
He got me.
That's pretty good.
Hearing that.
On
Hearing
the
that.
win.
He deserves
Shout out
Strider.
to shout out to Well Dressed Gem being a part of this too. That was very fun.
35,
Seeing him kind of come up.
40,
Uh,
45, 55.
Wesker Virgil. I think
No.
yeah, okay. So yeah, this was after. So two people get their basically their main shells.
110.
Hagar
We're going all
Arthur
the way to
for
110.
Sack Tap and Spider-Man Dante for
110
Monix.
more
And I'm like, okay,
This was taken too.
bro,
His
there's
worst
got to be
draw is
something
like-
for me, right?
He's so
He fucking gets who does he get? Okay, let me break it down for you. These two motherfuckers won, right? These two won with their shell and Strider for Monix.
This is Virgil. I feel it.
What a pick. We got Phoenix.
Oh my god. Fucking Phoenix, are you serious? And I'm like, okay, maybe Sack Tap don't got a Phoenix. Maybe he's so low tier for his picks that he don't know how to fucking fireball and overdrive. Lo and behold, motherfucker can fireball and fucking overdrive. So I'm like, damn, is this the fucking new team for Sack Tap? Fucking Hagar, Arthur, and Phoenix? I'm like, shit. Phoenix Daggers is actually kind of fucking ridiculous. I'm like, not gonna lie to you. But let's hope to God he don't switch to that shit. Cause motherfucker would be cracked as fuck. I'm so upset. I'm like, damn.
Guys, I'm
I need to
gonna
follow that up.
matches.
I need, bro.
Next one.
If they're giving them these characters, yo, bless. You gonna give me something, right? He gonna give me
It's
something,
gonna be
right?
Task 30.
I think it's after this one.
90.
I just had to
You
talk
saw
about that shit. I'm like, damn.
Not a lot.
Task Frank is not that good.
Teams.
So
5 more teams. What are you guys holding on something quick right here? Because we got Deadpool Hawkeye.
There it is.
Yep.
There it
I'm
is.
like, okay, yep. Let me.
Why
Let.
we have
Here
that
I am.
Deadpool
All
Hawkeye
three of us.
right
You
here.
know this is
Alright.
one. It's gonna be one of us three.
$10, 15, 20.
My hand is not down.
25,
I am
30.
not putting my hand down, bro. Nothing.
40,
Literally any amount.
50.
I need something. I am
got
banking
60,
on the fact that I can get Dante. These
70 for
motherfuckers got
Deadpool
so
Hawkeye.
good with their picks.
70?
I'm like, I need
Who's got
something.
70? Oh, 70? No, there ain't no fake bidding. You in it now. Right? I will take your badge for fake bidding. $80, $90, $100. You gotta put your hand down so I know. It's intimidating.
He said,
All right.
Oh man.
$100
I'm not
so
putting my
far.
hand down, bro. Like, this is
Deadpool
mine.
Hawkeye. There
This is
goes
mine.
Evan, let's go. $120 for Deadpool Hawkeye.
It's not happening, bro. It's not
What
happening.
we got? What we got?
Come on, Kevin.
$120? Who's got 130? 130 for Deadpool.
Ah, perfect timing. We're getting into the meme categories. Hey, what's up, Obama? Dude, I appreciate the raid for the 10 people. What's going on, guys? We're talking about motivation. We're trying to get fucking motivation for this Deadpool Hawkeye, brother.
3 other
What's up,
teams
guys?
have sold for 150. You wouldn't be the only one. There are other fools. All right, you're not alone. We're at 140.
I don't know, like, if he already.
You go, Kevin?
I think that that I'm already up
I
in
know
this
Ray
bid
over there
too.
happy. He's like, I'm glad my team didn't go for this one.
You don't believe in yourself, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm up in this bid. He does bring it up to 150. That bring it to
Yeah, you
160.
used to
That's
be the
right.
best.
That's what happened.
Oh!
Holy!
So he goes up and like,
All
damn.
right, 140 going once.
Really, you gonna spend my money?
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
and you know, like, bro,
Yeah,
come on.
B-Man said
What's another
$160.
$10, bro?
You
Come
know,
on.
Kev, I'm not even gonna press you
It ain't
no
over.
more.
It ain't over till it's over.
Let him have it. You know,
Just give me my shit.
160 for B-Man
I'm coming
right
up,
here.
right? You sure about that? You sure?
Going once.
Come on now,
Going twice. Sold for
bro. All right, let me put it in perspective, right? Watch this, right? Spider-Man and Dante, right? You got fucking Strider. Sick. You got Sactap with his main shit, right? You got Hagar, and you got Arthur. Who do you get? Fucking Phoenix, right? I do all this
I'm
walking.
not gonna let anyone else have this.
I pick up these so many things, and I'm like,
He
not
says he
this
wants
one, not this
Dante.
one, and I'm like,
I forgot to put
this
Dante
is
in
Dante,
here.
right? I feel Dante. I feel him right here in my hands. You know what I fucking feel?
What if he pulled his whole main team?
Felicia! 100.
Man, that's some bullshit. That sucks. It's not the worst. I ain't gonna lie. It could have gotten capped, but man, that's not good. I'm like, okay, fuck. What do I do? All right, I literally have to play neutral the entire time and play right. You know, like, ugh. What assist do I pick? Like, I thought that maybe like the slide down was good, but I feel like after that was like the ball attack. I forget what it's called. I feel like that one was probably the best bet to go into it. So I lost this. Yeah, no shit. I lost this. I got close. I got to play Sack, but I had to.
His
If I
wallet
wasn't
might
gonna
be-
win,
I mean,
right?
His wallet might be a little.
Let me
happier
keep
after
up the
this,
meme
you know?
shit.
We'll see.
You know,
He knows. He ready.
let me keep up some
Bro,
He's
meme
gonna
shit.
give her away, bro.
Yeah, the meat
We're just
shield
gonna let
crap,
the
you gotta
game
respect
ride, right? I
Triple
spent
arrow,
$160. Let me start off
Mr. Yeki is rocking that
Felicia.
Ryzen Fang, so that's
I
definitely
kind of
the
forgot like
best
which
decision
input
to
it was,
use.
if it was
No,
uppercut
this is the
forward or
launcher. He
backwards
got
for like the delta
miracle
kick,
hit of the
and it was
standing
backwards.
ape
Like,
in
okay,
the
yeah,
corner.
it's backwards.
Okay. we got
I remember that
double
she has
kicks,
like kitty
cam
touch
box.
and like all this other stuff.
Oh,
So
wait for
get
it.
the resets, you know, like hey, I
There we go,
can
team
at
goes
least
to
you know
OTG.
touch
Good
the
stuff
characters,
here.
you know, like I'll try to figure it out.
TAC, bring in
I have no TSC infinites. I got nothing, brother. I just have straight nooch.
Nice guns,
This is
arrows,
crazy,
everything in
you know.
between. Hulk, gonna have to find
And
a way to
Hulk,
make it
Hagar,
across
Iron
the
Fist
attack.
really ain't that bad of a pick, you know. Like you can still like kind of do Hagar. You do the hey memes. What's up?
No!
Yeah, I came up. I'm like, yeah, bring it up, hype it up.
Takes the
Yeah,
kill, shows off
yeah.
the crowd a little
Talk
bit,
that
but
shit.
focus on, he's
Yeah.
got more match to play.
Yeah, bag 'em. Yeah, let's bag 'em. You always B-man the big villain last night, that night. God damn, he earned that shit,
I was gonna
you know.
say.
And then like
He's waiting
a
for
minute
it.
later,
Oh, we got him again!
yo,
No way! Twice in one
oh man, 2 times in one fucking
kill,
match.
but he's
I
gotta be
missed the
like,
OTG, so it doesn't count.
villain.
Villain
Yeah.
is
Oh, what a fun night. Man, I spent $160 for nothing. Fuck. Alright. Well, that was still very fun. I had to at least get something out of it. And I was close to being sacked, but yeah, it was either like I had to get rid of the Phoenix, which then in the real time I figured out that he actually learned the character, or do I just go for his main shit? And it's like, either way it was bad. I couldn't figure it out. But good stuff to them. It was still very fun. Next year, please do more fucking Dante, because that's bullshit. You know, like that. Ugh. I had to play Spider-Man. What the fuck? Like, they picked Spider-Man and Dante? Like, bro, like, who other than Monix is gonna get that? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody gonna pick that but Monix. Like, you just want to see Monix. Like, don't play me. Don't play me, fucking Tong. I see you. Damn. Didn't want to play me, huh? That's crazy. Alright, anyway. So that was basically day one. There was no pools or anything after that. All pools were before this, and then they had the auction. So this was a fun night. And then we go into top 32, which I don't actually have footage of DXP either. I don't know if anyone got this recorded, but I'll at least talk about like the mindset that I had going into the day. I played DXP at TNS9 and it was 3-2 him. So going into it, I'm like, okay, I know it's possible. I know I just didn't like really lock in too well against him. I know it's like kind of one of those things where it's like he automatically wins the 99 because he can start off like in a, even like going into a neutral state, he will be fine with that as long as he can get swords out and lock me down. He is completely fine with round trip glitching me the entire time, and then me trying to find the holes. Like, I have to scatter around that, you know, and then get that. And that's kind of like what I was thinking. It's like, as long as I can kind of like make sure that my neutral is on point and I can block what he has, then I know I have a good chance. Because his team really doesn't really do well against the team that I have as a whole. On paper, like, I probably say it's about like 5-5. Literally, it's like whoever gets like their like thing started. If Virgil gets started, then I feel like the momentum is in his favor. But if I get started, the momentum is in my favor, and he can't really get in with Doomstrider that well. So yeah, I think that's a pretty 5-5 matchup with the teams itself. But in this time, I got the better of him. I do hope that someone did get it recorded because I want to see like how I adjusted in those spots and like what I did different. Because I think it was I think he got the first game, then I think I got the second game, then I think he got the next game, then I think I got the 2 games after that. I believe that's how it went. And I feel like that's how it went at TNS9, but in reverse. So yeah, it just, I wish I had footage of both so I could really look at it. But shout outs to David. Really played well against him that time. I got the better of it, and I definitely want to play some more of him, hopefully in the next tournament, so I could. And now it's 1-1, right? Now we can like kind of like play it like the next one, and then really determine who's the better of the two, like within this like couple months, you know. That would be great to see. So if anyone knows anyone that was in the crowd watching to see if they got footage of it, I know Frankie said that he had some footage of the day, so I don't know if he got me, but I hope so. But I guess time will tell. We'll find out. So this is the match that, oh man, I was stressed, brother. Like, okay. So I'm like, okay, holy shit, I beat DXP. Let's relax, right? Let's think about this. Realistically, at this point of the tournament, obviously the winner of this goes to the top 8. To me, that didn't matter too much, right? I'm like, okay, if I lose this, who do I have to play to get into top 8 losers? And that was supposed to be, I believe, Monix, because Monix had already lost to Ray Ray at this point. So I'm like, okay, as long as like I'm seeing the bracket kind of play out, I either have to play Sactap, which is a run back from Frosty of 2023, which we were both 1-1 in that tournament. I beat him to put him to losers, then he took me out of the tournament, so he got the revenge on that. 3-2, I think, was the score on that one. So it's either the run back of that, or I play Monix, which I play Monix all of the time, and I don't want to play Monix to like try to put either one of us in the top 8. I'd rather not. I'd rather play someone that's not my immediate homie that I would want. And I just don't want to play someone that knows everything that I do. You know, and I feel like his defenses are really harder for me personally to get it rather than Sactap. Because at least I can play neutral against his team. And Monix is like, I have Fly Swatter. You know, like, I just got to get it. Shout out to 56 Take dude, thank you for the follow. So I'm like, okay, if I lose this, right, I really don't want to lose this. Not because I don't want to lose against Wedge, which I'll go into that in a second. But because I didn't want to play Monix. And the fact of me, like, could have been playing Monix to get into top 8, I just did not want that. I really just wanted to take that out of my head. So I'm like, okay, what will guarantee me to not play Monix? I have to beat Wedge. Now, this is that other layer that I was going to bring up. TNS9, we played casuals, and he smoked the shit out of me. I was not mentally prepared for, like, how he played to play him ever. I've never played him before. And the way that he was doing it against my team, it's like, I felt that no matter what decision I made, whether I felt it was the right one at the time, it just didn't work. And everything I was doing was just not working. And I was like slumbling even worse, and just maybe we play like 20 games, and I maybe got like 4 or 5. I felt like I felt really shitty, and I'm like, this is either not my day, he's just fucking better than me, you know, like he's just the better player. All this stuff is going through my mind while I'm playing him, and then after I was done, I was like, yeah, I just don't know what to do. I was mind fucked. Mind fucked, I guess, is like the thought process there. So going into this, I'm like, fuck. Well, I guess I have to play Monix. He smoked the shit out of me. He knows what to do against this matchup. He's got dual Kevin experience. I have Wedge experience in casuals once, and I never really played Mirror that often. Like, I played Kevin at Bum's birthday, and that was 3-0 him. And now I played the other version of that with Strider in the back for casuals, and he smoked the shit out of me. So I'm like, okay, I'm probably going to get shit on. So I don't know what happened.
For any game,
My mind process was like,
combo breaker is
I need to lock in. I need to figure out what I need to do to win. And
yeah,
I was thinking about it a lot. I was emotionally like not there. Like, fuck, I need to like fix myself before I play. I'm just fucking nervous. I am not. I said it the entire time, like, I don't think I'm beating him. Like, I told all my Long Island guys, there's Tim right there in the left corner with the glasses, with the Combo Breaker hoodie. I told him, I told Mikey, who's another figurehead. I told all these guys, I'm like, dude, I am not confident. I was semi-confident with DXP, but I was not confident in fighting him. And you can see it on my face. I'm like pretty much like right here. I'm just like, all right, here we go. Fuck. All right. And he dropped his pad, and I'm like, shit. I don't want to fucking like. I don't want the shit to start before checking to make sure his buttons are right. So we went back to character select, and he said he was okay. Like, okay.
Whereas Wedge on the other side.
Literally, it stresses me out thinking about it, because being in that spot, I'm like, yeah, well, I gotta play Monix.
One of the coolest things about
shake my hand, brother. You already won.
Is
That's exactly what it was. Shake my hand. You won already. Let's just get this over
how
with.
quickly he transitioned was
So I don't know what happened.
It's unbelievable how fast.
But let's talk about it. I have to rely. Overall, I realize like I have to rely on my neutral more than he does, because I know I don't need to be in the air that often to get the better of him, because I have horizontal, he has vertical. Vertical will not catch Deadpool as long as I short hop and like just keep the medium guns. I can at least block those and like maybe punish with like a raw launch. I have better defenses against Vajra rather than he has good defenses against Hawkeye. So I have to utilize that the entire set.
What happened? He's like, oh, I can't do him on Tim.
Most of our grenades clash. Most of our Pineapple Surprises clash. So it's more about literally getting the assist out, right? Like, which assist is really gonna like come out first, and who's just gonna like take it over, right? And unfortunate, right at the start, Wedge, he gets the hit confirm with Strider and then jab into like M, like crouching M, I believe, and he doesn't get the launch because he's too far. Yeah, he does launch to try to just. I think because of the push with the crouching M and Strider already putting me so far. I think that just, like, that hit confirm was just a little too far off. If he did Sandy H into, like, quick work, he probably would have killed me right there. He would have built the second bar, and that would have been GG's, because incomings with Dante Strider is pretty difficult to block. Especially since he knows, like, the layered mix, right? So I get lucky there, and I get the air throw. I'm like, okay, let me reset my personal mental issues. Let's get a TNC Infinite started. Let me. This is not for me to like. This is not for me really to like just like establish dominance. This is just to like, I can do TNC Infinites no matter who it is. I just basically need to like do this, and like while this is going on, let me think about the game as a whole right now, because
But
Now what do I do
you know,
against Dante
like,
Strider on the
further
incoming?
along
Let me
off of this,
kind of
you're
slow
gonna
it
go
down
on
while
for
I'm
a
doing this,
long
right?
while.
This basically helps reset my
Get
momentum while I'm in
yourself
there,
set
you
up
know?
for pretty much any
Um,
mix-up you want.
So I'm lucky enough that I get the infinite. I'm gonna skip it so we can
And
get
then
to
he
the
goes
end.
into cuts
I
time,
chose
and
not
he's
to
not
go
forward,
into the
but
full
that's
thing
probably the route we're
because
gonna go for, yeah.
if you waste the entire time that early and then he still has Dante Strider and then there's like one touch no matter what, I'd rather just get rid of the character now a little bit early and still keep my 3 bars, get the 1 mix, then just ride it out, you know? So that was my thought process here.
Up, and we go into the jam session.
Unfortunately, I missed the
Unfortunately,
H
Boston
bolo
themselves up, so
there. It was a
Bolo
little
this
too far
time
off the jam
and
session
gets the
ball.
jab punish.
And weirdly enough, I got the jump
Oh, we tried to
before
get the
I
double
did
jump
the
for
the
short
H.
hop.
I think I just did it a little bit
To the
beforehand.
jam session, the
I would have gotten the
situation
Hickam from
unfortunately
here
costs
and then
himself up,
spent
so the
all my
Bolo this time,
resources
he
essentially
gets the jab punish.
to kill.
Oh,
And I
we
just
tried
kind
to
of
go
like
double
messed
jump
that up a
for
little
short
bit.
hop to get down to the
And
ground fast,
now we
but
just go
doesn't
back
work
to
out.
neutral.
Oh, if you notice, D-Man actually tried to go for a throw tech there as we saw the
Yeah,
back
so
heavy come
holding
out.
up forward is probably your best bet to go up against this because he will try to teleport and get to the other side. Now I'm putting myself into the
Here we go,
corner,
happy, happy
and
trigger, trying to get out.
Airborne
Double
actually
up. I
mentioned
don't
that
know- I
he
don't
thought
think
that this was a
intentional.
mistake.
That is a
No, actually, I wanted that because I felt that maybe like I didn't hear if he did anything after Stinger, so I thought maybe like he would try to like maybe box dash to like kind of get me in or a little bit. So I thought maybe I might catch him with like a level 3. Worst case scenario, I spend my level 3 and it doesn't hit, and I'm still in a decent position where like Strider is not on screen because you already called him. I want to keep Deadpool safe, and I can still X Factor and get a mix on Dante that, you know, at least doesn't have like great air buttons, so I can at least like do that and then just get the hit, right? So I did get pretty lucky with like the decision making
He had
there.
to X Factor to stay safe.
And so this is actually like big brain for me. I actually want to talk about this for a second. I know that he's going to try to double jump. Striders, Dante's do it a lot. So it's either he does double jump, you know, or wall jump to get out of the corner because he thinks jam session is coming. It's to layer that up. I don't call jam session because I know that is probably what he's trying to do. Or he'll probably just like air dash out with like that full screen thing. This is just to like kind of see where he's at. And lucky enough, he actually does jump. And I'm like, okay, great, air throw. He teched it. I came down with calling jam session afterwards and then hitting him with the instant overhead with jab. This is to lock him down for like not only in case he presses buttons on recovery, but it also helps that in case he was trying to block low, instant overhead does hit him there and I can hit confirm into jam. So that was pretty. This one was thinking at that particular moment. So I gotta give myself credit for that. I'm like, damn, that was actually kind of smart. Good shit. Shoutouts to me, right? So that's game 1. I'm like, oh, okay, great. Game 1, cool. All right. I got 1. It's 3-1 though. Now let's keep going. Come on. Right. Game 2, same thing. A lot of our bullets clash. A lot of the grenades clash. Just gotta keep on with the neutral. And this is one of those things where Dante Jam can kind of hoe you sometimes. Where depending on positioning or what have you, Jam Session will not get all the hits and launch you like how you're supposed to. And he thought I was going to get launched and tried to just S that, and he had to X Factor to save Deadpool. I don't think that that was necessarily the greatest decision, but I think they just to try to make sure that he didn't lose his team in general. I get it. And we just go back to neutral. And we kind of get a little scramble situation, but he gets a hit confirm here with so he teleports to the same side. I thought I was gonna cross up at that point, but he was like perfectly spaced where like that was actually there. But he does the wheel overhead. I don't know if he tried to like dash up or something, but whether that was a misinput or not, that comes in. And he wasn't able to get the hit confirm with Katana Rama off of the Vajra. So lucky enough for me to get the air throw, and I actually hit him with like the day 1. I figured maybe he's thinking I'm gonna try to tease the infinite in the mid screen. So let me just try to go for it once. Worst case, I'm in mid screen. He doesn't block it. I take Deadpool for free, and I still save my bar. He lost Deadpool Dante mirror, but won the Strider mirror. Yeah, well, I do not have a Strider. If I did, then I would definitely rock it like as a side team. But I get the mix-up, of course. I know I could have gotten another quick work in there, but I wanted to ride my momentum a little bit. Just end it early. Try not to go for anything too fancy. X Factor's gone for both of us. But his Strider is very solid, so I want to try to slow it down as best I can.
Good
And
execution.
weirdly enough,
B-Man
I didn't get my
so
full
solid
dash
right
in
now.
after
Look at
the
for
bolo
Wedge.
confirm here, and
It's hit,
I
it's the bolo.
unfortunately let Strider rock a little bit. If I just let the dash fully rock out, I probably would have at least put him into like the corner situation and then lock him down some more, but I let him out, and Strider got to play a little bit.
Gets the air throw.
Get to air throw, and just has to basically use a lot of his resources, but he will reset to make sure he keeps that as best he can. So now it's a matter of just stalling out as best I can, but he does get the hit and kills at least Deadpool. Now next up is Dante, and that was enough time to where that crossed up. I just didn't take into account like the speed of when he actually did the Vajra, so I thought that was going to be the same side.
Out of the Tiger mix-up.
Unfortunately, he comes out with a button, and I think I was trying to flake out of there. Just kind of put me in a bad spot. Came down with a button, and I got the overhead. But luckily here, I saw that he actually did the bird bomb first to like layer up, like to potentially think I was going to cross up again. But after that point, I'm like, okay, he's probably going to hit same side. I can live with that. Just don't push block, air throw, and then right into Gimlet.
With the speed shot.
Right there, right here, that is Justin, that is Tim, and that is Mikey. If you hear these people screaming, Mikey's got that fucking horse voice. For a white dude, he's got that fucking voice, bro. Like, you can hear him through any microphone. That dude, I heard him from across the fucking venue. That dude is loud as fuck. And these headphones are not noise canceling. I hear him while the game is blasting. Dude, this dude is fucking loud as hell. But shout outs to Long Island, fucking, of course, being in my corner. And, dude, I am like, bro, ain't no way I'm up 2-0 against Wedge. This dude fucking smoked me on fucking casuals. This dude is, like, fucking top 8 contender every time he plays. This dude is, like, straight up better than me when it comes to tournament numbers and all that. I'm like, am I really up 2-0 over Wedge right now? I'm like, fuck. I can't be in my own head. I really need to take some time to figure this out and, like, really decompose. I'm like, shit, bro. This is fucking nuts. Like, okay, let's fucking not stress it up. I need a second. Fucking breathe. Focus in on the game. Like, bro, don't try to. You're not out of this yet. You just need one more. And I'm thinking right here, for me the biggest B-Man special is straight up. I will be up 2-0 on somebody and I get reverse 3-0'd. Bro, all of the time. I feel like more than I have fucking fingers and toes. Like, that is straight up the B-Man classic. I'm up 2-0 and I get in my own head and I fucking fuck it up. And I'm like, bro, this is the one that I can't be the B-Man special. I can't let this happen. So, he goes to character select, takes a little bit of time, and going into the last game, I'm like, okay, I just need to keep playing the same way I was. Just don't give him the Strider advantage. Don't let that potentially happen to me either. Just keep on playing it and just see how it goes, right? This was very lucky for me. This was very lucky. Much like how Legend went for, I believe, Hawkeye in like the last set, Wedge went for Dante here and then tried to maybe like layer it up with like a quick work to mix me. But I'm lucky that he went for that because I went into this and then standing medium H confirmed. I am so lucky he went for that. I'm like, shit. Like, okay, he gave me Deadpool. That's really fucking lucky. Let's play the lotto. Like, okay, cool. I perfectly spaced that one to like get the last hit. Sometimes I fuck it up there too. I think that he was actually like, I didn't think he was gonna like push block there because if you push block, that sets up for a free throw. So I didn't think that he was gonna push block there. Maybe he knew that that's what I was going for, like kind of layer out with the jab. So I unfortunately didn't see that ahead of time. Stagger with more lows to like kind of put more pressure on it. And for some reason so this was like another spot where I knew I kind of messed up. I got the confirm here and then went for the quick work here, but I called the assist and I noticed it right there. I called the assist a little bit too late. I got the OTG and then the arrows hit. What you want is the arrow to hit on the OTG so you save your ground bounce. I recognized that and I noticed it, so I'm like, okay, I can't keep with the ground bounce, and that in that moment, that quick thing, that thought in my head messed up my decision making here.
Picking up
excuse
when
me.
he needs to
And then I
close
just
out.
kind of dropped it. I'm like, fuck, shit. I kind of blanked for a second. What do? I didn't think to just go straight into super. I didn't look at his health. I was like, I just kind of got locked in that moment. And that really could have cost me. Because leaving that and then he still had X with 3 bars, I was still in a very good prime position. But that mental really kind of messed me up there. But lucky enough, he was up backing.
Goes
So.
jab into a staggered quick
Ugh.
word.
Jesus,
Hits
I
below,
really got
Hawkeye's
out of
legs,
fucking
and
farm
Strider
trade
is
with that
left. Here
one.
comes level 3.
But
X
perfect
Factor has
timing
it
for
on
him.
X's
He got the
side.
X Factor here.
and he's
Chooses
gonna
to
go for
snap into
snap,
Hawkeye. I guess
interesting.
to maybe he
Long
thought that like Hawkeye was gonna stay alive and he didn't want to like take the Hawkeye matchup at the end without any X Factor, which I can agree to that. But I can stall because of his floaty jumps. Like his jumps are very. You as long as you're blocking the right side, I can stay in the air a good bit because Hawkeye has giblets. You know, I'd rather just take whatever chip I can as Hawkeye and just hard tag him back out because I don't want to like leave Hawkeye in there too long. You know, so I can at least stall a little bit. And this I try to go for the team super because I just give me some space, back up a little bit. Let's see if he can kind of stay on the ground and just kind of focus it up. You know, but he went straight for the Vajra and almost got the birthday there. So.
Giblet's gonna hit though.
I spent my X Factor because I thought that he was actually going to win that trade, and I didn't want to like I don't want that to happen. So spending my X Factor, I'm like, okay, I won't be losing that much chip. His X Factor's almost done. Actually get out of that, which is really lucky for me. Again, a lot of times I just got he got the hits and just a little bit of like just I don't know, like spacing issues or whatever. But
X Factor is out
once
on both
again,
sides, and that's gonna be a throw
got
point
the
on the
throw.
Vajra.
Oh, B-Man.
Now, I mean this with utmost sincerity. When I got that throw, I'm like, okay. It's over as long as I don't drop. My mental at the time beforehand, right, I said DXP was fine. I probably could win that. I didn't want to go into losers to face Monix. I was okay with facing Sactap, but at that point I wasn't sure. My mental was do not lose to face Monix because I don't want to play that matchup. And I don't want the homie to like miss out on top 8 because either one of us would win. I didn't want to be that. So my mental was I just have to beat Wedge. But this motherfucker cooked me. My mental was like all over the fucking place. I was like, I'm not going to win. I told everybody I'm already cooked. It's not fucking feeling it. You know, I wasn't in there. And like I don't know what came over me, but like that, I don't know why I was thinking like all the things I am. I won't say what I was thinking, but I just got emotional for no reason, essentially, and I thought of like a lot of different things at that point. The rush of like once I got that bolo to confirm, I'm like, fuck. I don't drop this, I'm in top 8 winners. I mean this with no disrespect at all towards Wedge, like with the pop-off. It was nothing to him. It was like, literally, I beat him. I wasn't thinking of that. It wasn't him. It wasn't that. It was literally like I put so much pressure on myself in that moment that to do it in this caliber and like to make it through on winner's side, I'm like, that thought never crossed my mind. My goal was top 8, but I'm like, I really don't think with the way how the bracket was running with Wedge and all these people, it's like I just did not think that was going to happen. And so much fucking things went through my mind in that moment. And this was a pop-up. This was a pop-off for my emotions, if I can explain that right. This was not in any way towards any disrespect to the player. I think Wedge is a fantastic player. I think he's one of the best, especially right now. Definitely a lot of people's favorites to win tournaments too because of how he plays and how effective he is. This was a pop-off for me against my own mental and my own demons and my own emotions. This was like showing myself that fuck that. I fucking did it. So that's all that this was. You know, and I really try to preface that.
Last night he was the villain. Tonight he's the hero.
I had to let it all out. I had to let it all out. I don't kind of get emotional thinking about it, like what I was thinking in these moments. And again, everyone's gonna say in this shit, who the fuck, what the fuck, a furry? Like, just came up on stage. Oh, that's just my brother, guys. Relax. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. All of Long Island there. And I feel so bad because I was so in my emotions. I didn't see Justin. I was so tunnel vision that I just had to put it. I feel so bad. I didn't notice until like after I looked at the VOD.
Has been a pillar
I'm
of
like,
the community,
man,
does an incredible
I feel so bad, dude. I'm gonna talk to him if we have a weekly. I gotta talk to him. I'm like, shit, I didn't mean that at all. I just straight up did not notice him up until after the fact, and I gave him a hug after. So hopefully that
stuff.
mended it a bit. But
Out here trying to-
oh man, I feel bad about that one. But fuck, I am literally just like.
Hard work paying.
Like, I fucking,
Yes,
bro, there's so much things I'm thinking about. I'm fucking, I'm tearing up. I'm like, my fiance's in the fucking crowd. I got Long Island in my fucking corner. I had my brother come up and give me a hug. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
man, I am fucking, it is cold as shit. And you can see why.
That was awesome.
Oh, man, but anyways,
Combo started the day before.
oh,
I can't
man.
believe- I think White
fucking
won that.
nuts, dude.
Coming in with a
Top
ton
8
of
winners to
momentum,
beat fucking
puts
one of the
himself in
best
this
players
spot.
right now.
B-Man,
Like, I
again, still
wouldn't have
finds
fucking
a
thought of
way.
that.
He's
I
able
would
to
not have
close it
thought
out,
that that
and
was
we are
like the
gonna be
case.
seeing him in the winner's
Fucking
side
crazy.
of top 8.
But
He came for work. This is work.
Huh,
no
man,
monkeying around.
and here I am. I'm like
Absolutely.
going into top 8
Shout out
winners.
to
I'm like,
B-Man, the big
yo,
hero
y'all
coming
like,
up
y'all
in the
like,
top
I'm a
8.
crowd favorite. Let
Look,
go,
look,
yo,
look at the favorite right
showing
here.
off the
Absolutely.
Kingdom Hearts sticks.
B-Man
Yes,
working
sir.
hard, playing
I'm
hard,
already
doing a
like,
great
damn,
job.
I'm already
As I
out of this
said
tournament.
before, I
Fucking
cannot
Liv's got me,
praise
right?
enough him and his local community in
Oh
the
man,
doing
shout outs to
an
Liv.
amazing
Definitely
job
one of the
building their scene
homies
up and
of
doing the thing. And B-Man,
especially this
this is
era
so
to like
well
be
deserved
one
for
of
him.
the
He
best
plays incredibly well,
players
plays hard,
and
this is gonna be a tough
back to
one
back
facing off
combo
against
winner, you know, and
again,
Yeah,
is a favorite
dude's-
in
dude's just a
every
fucking
single
monster.
event that he attends.
but
I mean, he's godlike, man.
no,
He's-
I'm
he's
like,
been doing
okay,
it for
I probably
Farsight
won't
for a
win.
while. It's
It's okay. I
very
made my
strong
top
for the last
5.
2
Of
years.
course.
You know, I don't
He's
care.
shown
I got
up.
my medals.
He's been
Who
doing it
cares?
offlines too as well, so
Anything
it
else
shows
is
you all
literally all
factors
just
from the hard
casuals.
work.
If I can
Farsight
get one
has
off of
done
Lib, I'm fine with
extremely
that.
well for him,
You know,
and it
whatever
translates
whatever
to
happens
the
after that, if I
offline very
fucking
well,
beat
man.
him, you know,
So-
cool,
but
good
that's the
shit.
same could be said
But
about
that wasn't the
B-Man.
goal. I already made my goal and
Yes.
made it work, you know? So,
Anyway, obviously,
all good shit. All good shit. I will say I fumbled the bag the first game. Whoa, I fumbled this game. Woo, let's talk about my fumbles, right? Yeah.
But he's gonna lead it off
All
very
right.
aggressive at the start. Gets the
Man,
tech.
I'm gonna tell you right
Back
now,
here,
my
Nova
I'm
Oscar
locked in.
on
I'm like, bro,
LT,
after
incredible,
reviewing this,
one
like,
of the
shit, my
highlights players
defense was
at getting the
fucking-
space and then
my shit
replaying
was
it,
fucking
but
on
he's gonna
point.
lead it off
Get off
very
me,
aggressive
tech
at the
crack.
start, Gets the
Dude.
tech, but is able to block.
Oh, human
And watch
Rocket
this.
going
Cross
right
up,
after him,
bitch.
but good block from B-Man there. Even better punish.
Oh man, I'm like, okay, I gotta lock in. I blocked this. I'm like, okay, I could coast, right?
Going into the corner
Man,
here,
I'm really
the
lucky I got
Hawkeye
that
extension,
that
and this
gas.
should be enough
Like, he
damage
does that a
for
lot
the
to me. Like,
team
and he knows he
right
usually gets
at
that side
danger.
right.
It
So
should be
lucky
enough
enough
here
for me
with
that I
Bastion.
A little
I
early,
blocked it.
but he should be fine.
A little bit off with my
There we go,
with my
trying to go for
mashing
the
there.
hard tag. It's too late.
But,
He knew based off the
So
danger.
this was a fumble for me.
It should be
I
enough
thought
here
that
with
this was
Bastion.
gonna hit Dante,
A little early,
and
but
this was gonna be a
should be fine.
birthday.
There we go, trying to look for the hard tag. It's
a lot
too
of times
late.
when
He
I
knew
go for
based
this
off the
mix-up,
danger.
and then he does that, the arm is like enough where it's above where it hits me off of the box dash, and lucky enough, I guess unlucky enough for me that I X Factor for no reason, but this sucks. I spent my X's early. Yeah, just one of those things where it's like I had to X to make sure I was blocking, but it didn't hit me anyway. So just a little unfortunate.
Factor.
And also a little fumble here. You know what I could have done instead?
A little early, but he should be fine.
I could have just fucking grappled.
There we go, trying to look
I
for the hard
actually
tag.
didn't
It's
think
too
about this
late.
until
He
just
knew
now.
based off the
He
danger.
goes completely full screen, X Factor, I'm on the ground.
Factor.
Just go for fucking crumple for grapple. He would have had to spend X Factor, and I don't think he would have been able to
Trying to
punish.
style on him though. You gotta be careful of
But
that one.
hindsight, right? Oh well.
Bastion, presence of mind is
So now I'm like,
also
okay,
key.
I'm
He's playing really
he's
good
down a
with
character.
movement.
I'm
Oh,
at least
again with the
up
box immediately when he drops the
by
combo.
He had it in the
winning
box
with
dash there.
characters
That was
wise.
perfect.
He still has
Just
X
because he was
Factor, so at
crouching
any
as well.
point he could just throw
Good air
one of
throw
those
to
out,
LT
hit
back
confirm and all that.
Really good in this movement.
Unfortunately
Oh,
here,
again
I
with
didn't
the box
recognize I
immediately
actually got the
drops
hit.
combo.
He
I
had it in the
fumbled
box
that
dash,
too.
man. That was
Yeah.
perfect. Just because he was
That
crouching
probably
as
would have
well.
killed, and then just
Good air
get
throw,
doomed with
though.
3
LT back
characters.
in control.
Yeah.
Still has his X Factor,
Just
which is
unfortunate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as you
But
have
break
that,
the
but with
THC, so I got
THC,
lucky
there's
once
some
again.
resources here for B-Man.
Yeah, didn't want to spend his X Factor, which is
And
reasonable.
yeah, so now I'm just like, I need to like kind of get one of my other characters in, because I don't mind fighting this matchup, but I can't lose Dante. And I go a little bit too hard with playing neutral. Didn't spend my my meter for DT, and yeah, sayonara
Oh, good
Dante.
push guard, not to get hit with the Jawbreaker setup.
All right, so yeah, that was another one of these things where I know about Lib's play. So I'm trying to like just bait out X Factor now. It's like, okay, if I could bait out X, I probably have a good spot. What a great fucking tech, by the way. He knows that this shit is gonna come because he plays a lot of depth pools. So I'm like, okay, if I could just tech, break the tech, I'm blocking. Fuck that. That shit's coming.
He actually gets the hit, but somehow
Really got lucky there. So now for me, he spent X Factor. Now I'm literally in a much better spot. Too bad I suck. Too bad I suck. A lot of the reads where I was going for with the arrows were not landing. He was like just out of my range of what I was looking for. So I'm thinking that he's gonna try to stay on the ground. And this, ooh, this is it. This is it. In the moment, I completely forgot that just in that particular style, I had to like neutral jump up. I fucking held up forward, and I knew it as soon as it did. I'm like, that was just totally on me. I fucked up. I'm like, damn it. That was dead because I would have had to confirm with Deadpool with the poison and then just lay him out, do super again. Man, I'm like, if I lose, that's all because of that, you know? Crazy. But lose Hawkeye here, and then the incoming. I'm like, okay, break the tech. Yeah, he just got the better of me, like pressing buttons after that. I thought that I could get something in there, but nothing of the sort. So yeah, I already see it. Thank you guys. Yeah. While we go into the next match, just wanted to wait for that to finish. Ban that, so we don't see that, and ban that. Okay. Well, next game, fumble the bag on that one. If this was how like I should have won, this would have been 2-0 me, and that would have been a fucking man. That would have been something different, right? But it is what it is. So now it's like, okay, again, make sure that he wastes his meter. Try to catch him in like maybe up back situations. Get the lows with that. Went a little bit too ham with like getting that hit confirm, so missed that. Once again, another block, and then I could have just went and just did a full combo, but I figured that he was actually gonna block that, so I just went for the kill. Little awkward situation there.
Once again, but we've seen this once already from LT. Cross-up deals with the situation.
Yeah, late push block, but yeah, I just need to go for a throw. But hey,
fantastic, man. Whatever you take, gotta kill him here. Gonna go pop up
gotta get one.
So
I told him, I'm like, bro, I gotta get one.
Maybe.
This is how I do it.
Hey, let's get bored.
You know how long this shit is?
Maybe.
You know how much health that Spencer has?
Get yourself to 5 and find a way to cash it out.
Look at this. This is locked in. This is locked in, and this should have teched that. Should have teched that. Because if he did, he would have been fine. But I went and got it. So I'm gonna ride this out. Now it's like, okay, this is basically guaranteed, right? I don't call assists. I'm not even gonna bother like level 3s. We can skip this. We could kind of. So now we're at 20 seconds left. I'm like, okay, I can kill with about maybe 10 seconds left, maybe 9 seconds on the clock if I just do level 3. But I go into Crystal, then I go into that, then I go into the full $1 million to waste a lot of the beginning time. 10 seconds is now hit. DHC into Deadpool, another longer super. Scatter shot.
Oh my goodness!
Look at the clock.
6 seconds left.
You couldn't do it.
I won.
If you wanted
That's
to.
it.
I
That's
love
it.
what B-Man's doing right
GG.
here. And yeah, you
And I'm like, okay,
it's perfect.
if I did level 3, he would have had a little bit more time to get in that. So like, okay, let me use the meters for other things, you know? And that worked, you know? So good shit.
Perfection when it comes to game planning there.
Absolutely, man.
And then he won 2
Such a
straight.
game plan.
Guess
That was
what?
the biggest thing. He didn't sway away
Because
from
I
it.
called my assist. Woo! I'm a
Throw the
fucking
game plan
idiot.
out the window.
Woo!
It doesn't
Hell
matter.
yeah.
I don't care what your notes
The
say.
fucking arrows went fucking this way. I went this way.
That's mad
Nobody
LT.
Ah,
likes
damn
that.
it.
Nobody likes that.
Yeah, well, he wants to make games fast. I want to make them long as hell, you know? Ah, well.
Simple. Okay, one more
Bodied.
80K.
But hey, I got a Dante, right?
Right now, it's
Dante's top 6.
Just with the Dante jawbreaker.
Box dash fucking, he
Still
still
doing it on
got
the
the
box dash.
autocorrect.
On the opposite side.
Can't believe it.
Ingenious
Can't believe it.
stuff here from
He,
LT, but
I got lucky.
B-Man
I'm not gonna
right
lie.
back in it.
Genuinely unreal to be able to secure that on the other side.
He's gonna
This
go
definitely
here.
could have been my game too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gotta
But guess
look
what?
at
I'm
Inferno,
also
set it up.
layers.
Okay, he jumped up.
And then I just got. I did not think in the presence of mind that he would just go straight into super. What a fucking answer. If I did Psycho Crusher, you know, I gotta maybe do that against like someone that like has supers like that. Now that I think about it, layer Acid Rain, do that. I'm still at least invincible if he X Factors does super. He at least still has to block that, and then since I'm faster, I don't think I would have been in a position where I would have been punished. Maybe I should try Psycho Crusher, you know, like just to kind of layer that up, because, yeah, normally what I do there is, like, sometimes I'll just do Acid Rain and then just, like, kind of teleport back or whatever, just wait it. But that's how I'm like, okay, maybe I might just, like, catch him, like, kind of falling down. No, he nope, super. Super. Yeah, good decision there.
I know,
Yeah, so
man.
maybe next time I'll just try to Psycho
Absolutely.
Crusher that
Almost
and,
lost them again, but
you know,
okay, here we
maybe
go.
just at
the
least
one
layer it up.
instead of losing two. We'll take that.
I thought double Acid Rain too, but like I kind of wasted a little bit more time like at the end of it there. If I really wanted to layer it up, I should have just like done it earlier, and I just didn't think, you know, in that moment. So
Oh, Champs, that's just about to get blown up. There's
Yeah.
Spencer in the back.
Either
We're
way.
gonna keep Dr. Doom in the drop
really got
again.
lucky that he didn't get the hit there. And dude, my fucking
No,
my
that's
tech
not-
grabs offline.
Very awkward
Dude,
drop.
every time I fucking miss
Champs,
a
that's just
throw
about
on
to get blown up.
fucking
There's
on
Spencer in the back.
online,
We're
I'm
gonna
like,
keep
bro,
Dr.
I
Doom
know
in
it's fucking.
the drop again.
It's not that hard to just tech it. It's not that bad. My tech throws in this set was fucking insane. So I gotta really lock in and get this better
off
for,
the
you know,
table here
for
for LT.
everything.
Now B-Man has a
Yeah, so
very
is that
good-
his X Factor is gone now.
The way down looked very good.
All right, gotta watch out for the foe.
Now I catch him with the polo.
Oh!
I don't know if he like maybe like got auto adjusted or something,
the
but
precision from B-Man right in the perfect spot to put the polo out
now I
there.
got the
Nice forward medium. Gets that
I
knocked
don't
out
think
very
that I
easily.
got the
Even
ground
extra
bounce there,
damage.
so I think I just wanted to get the layers there.
Okay, at the top.
I just wanted to kind of like
Watch
make
below.
sure that I was at least in a better position.
Yeah, he'll let
Uses
him
that
know.
forward, lets it rock.
Unfortunately, I made the
Get
wrong
there.
decision there. It
Now
should
you
have
gotta
just
watch
killed.
out. He does have one bar there, so he can't go into Spencer, but the unfly almost had it with the M.
Yeah, again, good
So
defense for
smooth,
like
too.
for
Too
myself to
smooth,
like
man.
kind of get
Too
aware of
smooth.
that. And now this is just like, if he was down there, I would have been fine. But now I'm just gonna try to. That was also regular Gimlet. Regular Gimlet for sure would have killed him there because he was already like in mid dash. I just got scatter shot in that moment, so really
Big
unlucky.
one for this setup. Hawkeye, notably bad matchup for Doom.
If he lost Doom there, I feel like it probably would have been a much better situation for
Jump
me.
up the block it very nice. Face him into the air.
Yeah,
Great
he would
job,
not have that
Ichibalo.
layered there.
Gotta
You know,
love
he
the trap
wouldn't have
asset
had that
centering
going
rush
for
with
him.
right there, Plasma
Yeah,
in the call. Every time.
letting Doom live there,
Easy
just
plus range,
unfortunate
gotta
with
take
the scatter shot. Just
Kill on Hawkeye.
bad,
That's the one you
bad
want out
stuff
of here
there.
for LT. B-Man falling behind.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Just
is
wanted
not
to try to
looking
jump
good
out of the
here.
way. He got the
Attacks
air
his team
throw.
up into the
Yeah.
perfect order too. So now it's gonna be all up to
Unfortunate.
the Dante. I do
Yeah,
think
bad
though,
stuff.
probably B-Man's best character.
It's Dante.
Don't think I really get
absolutely
anything
solid.
off of
Let's
this
keep it real
though.
here. He could definitely do
I
it,
do
but he's
get
gonna have
my
50-50
defense there,
first,
but
and he's out of
wanted
it.
to X Factor to make sure
X-Factor.
that I was in the prime spot.
He
This is
blocked.
actually really good for him.
Okay.
So he knew I was gonna like delay push block to get him out of here.
This is even in the neutral.
That was so fast. That was so fast. He was able to like kind of negate the movement by try dashing down with jab, and it was just in range enough to get opened up with the
Try dash
overhead.
fly overhead.
That was
Able
so.
to
That
catch
was like
B-Man on the way
perfectly
down.
spaced for him.
Finds a way to
That was good
sneak
shit.
in
That
with
was
the
really,
light,
really
like
good
you
shit.
said. Good damage coming out and not building meter
Yeah,
because of
it was
DC,
all
but
dead.
it's not gonna matter. You can't spend meter where you're headed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, I definitely could have had just a few minor mistakes there, you know, especially in that first game. I would have been up 2-0 and momentum would have been on my side. With this one, yeah, I could have had it there with like the kill on Doom and then just get better incomings, you know, like just unfortunate, those little things, you know, that just add up, you know. That's what I say all the time. Little mistakes add up to something so big. You just got to make sure you clean up those mistakes really quick. So yeah, Liv got me. Yeah, good shit. You know, he's
Super
definitely one of the
LT,
best, if not the
3-1.
best out there.
Very
You know,
good set between the
Dripper
two.
Evasion,
So LT climbs a
Liv
little
definitely all
further
top
into
3
the bracket.
right now for sure.
B-Man down to losers, but not out of
I'm
it
not
yet.
I'm not upset about
Absolutely,
that.
you do get another
Just
shot,
upset about
man.
myself for like
Definitely
not
showed
really
up there.
getting all those
Little
in, you know.
adjustments, man. That could be a
But
different
good
match,
shit to
but
Lib, of course.
We'll get to see him later. and LT moves
And
forward.
then my final match.
Good job on the timeout,
What
by the
time
way.
was
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yo, like for real, that
That was
timeout was
at
pretty good.
3:45.
Hey, the DNCs,
Okay.
that's high level game planning, B-Man.
And you also did commentator
that.
curse the
I
Dante
just
Infinite. I'm
stopped
proud of
talking.
you.
I just- Big hero.
Alright, so
Gonna try and fend off against
little
Ray
bit
Ray.
of backstory,
now,
I guess, for
Crowd
Ray
so
Ray is
excited
that
for him.
I never played him in tournament, but I did play him in casuals at TNS9, and that was actually close. I don't know, like we weren't like playing a set or anything. We were just playing and then hopping off or whatever. Like when people wanted to play, I was actually getting like more consistent games on him than I really thought I would. So I'm like, okay, I played him in casuals. I'm sure there's casuals, like maybe just not playing serious, but I know enough like fast Magneto shit to where it's like I know at least what to kind of look out for. But Ray is also just kind of like another like level of that where I haven't had that much practice against like someone that's that consistent with how fast they move. So it's just if I can at least stay in my neutral, I feel like the neutral game is in my favor for this matchup. If I can just kind of layer that up, I know I can like get a better chance. Getting rid of Magneto is priority number 1 for me. I'm not really worried about Sentinel, even if it is Ray Sentinel, that much. Locking down with Hawkeye in the jam session is, I would much rather that because Sentinel can't really maneuver around arrows like that, But yeah, I felt pretty confident. I'm like, if I don't beat him, I'm gonna try to at least make it close. And close indeed. Close indeed it was. So I'm pretty happy about this outcome.
Back into a B-Man, the big hero.
Again, just little mistakes here. He won the point war pretty much every time here.
Here we go, man. This is
I don't
gonna
think
be
it
a
really got the
heavy
advantage of
neutral
point
game with
war.
Ray and
And I think that he knows that.
Gotta
If he
watch
lets
out for
the Deadpool kind of work, and that was just a really unfortunate mistake there. Not really getting the hit confirmed. But if either one of us gets our point out more than the other, then I feel like that's kind of GG's there. Yeah, I had the jab there, but didn't really recognize that was a hit confirm. I was just kind of pressing to lock him down and just didn't know that I had to hit. I should have just committed. Yeah, just unfortunate situation there.
Deadpool should be able to get the kill. Tempest, keep it simple. DHC out. Get on to the next.
I think he wins his first game. I think we literally just go one game apiece every time.
Good jump from B-Man there. Positioning is pretty good.
Yeah. So that's another unfortunate mistake there. I thought that I was in range to like stop Doom pressure and like hit M to like hit behind. Nope, the beam was a little bit too far. I didn't stop Doom and he got the hit confirmed. Does drop the infinite though, and now I'm like, okay, now I need to like kind of unscramble a little bit. I'm kind of like just getting buttons, and I'm trying to flick and just get all this stuff out. So I'm like, okay, let me just get the better matchup in,
Especially against Dr. Doom. We all know this is a terrible matchup here. Hawkeye can keep Dr. Doom out all day. But
nothing to say here, just kind of wait out like all the hits in, just wait out all the photons. Try to snipe out the assist because I can snipe out the assist pretty well with this team. I tried to super there just to kind of like get as much damage as I could. Could have killed Magneto there if I did the piercing bolt early. And also, this is the reverse situation actually, where I wanted the Gimlet to kill Doom on the liberal set. This 1000% was Scattershot. I'm like, oh. I was too focused on the fact that I dropped it that I didn't just DHC to make it safe, and I got blown up for that. If I Scattershot, I would have been in a much better situation. But got the Gimlet instead, and yeah. Magneto's almost dead though, but it doesn't really matter. Layered Mix really will seal the deal. Snap out, but he actually blocked in time. Good defense.
Ray so ready on so many levels here. Here comes the super.
Yeah, tried to Psycho Crusher to get out of that spot. But now I'm like, okay, most of my, this was really unfortunate for me. I'm actually kind of super for this. So, I'm like, okay, I need to focus on Chip. Did not think he was going to go straight into super. And unfortunately, I had already committed to drive. And he would have X Factor confirmed kill me anyway. So I'm like, I got to do something. And super just didn't work out. So, 2 big mistakes there. Didn't get the hit confirmed with Deadpool on the Magneto, and then the missed scatter shot with Hawkeye. So, again, two mistakes. Yeah, exactly. Ace said it. 2 mistakes by me. So, really unfortunate. My tech throws were not on fire with this one. I was a little taken aback by that last set, so I wasn't really focused on the throws.
Absolutely in the
yeah, snaps me in and makes, and he switched to the other side, which I wasn't paying attention. I thought he was just gonna just keep up with the combo, so that didn't really work.
This is very, very good stuff here. So securing your spot, being able to get the kill with only one.
Yeah, and he drops it, so I'm like, okay, yeah, let me try to get something out. He's gonna DHC, I'm gonna DHC, he's gonna DHC, I'm gonna DHC, but I'm not gonna spend X Factor. Fuck that. I am not trying to waste my X Factor on a fucking mistake. Fuck all that. I'd rather just at least waste out the X Factor, maybe just lose the 2. And hey, fucking Psycho Crusher. I love that move.
All right, clean him up. Not building meter on this.
Let's go,
one.
Dante.
Already in TT, the damage is incredibly high.
The only issue
Alright.
with Dante here is it takes too long to kill.
Yeah.
That's it.
Jam
You can't
session to
combo
try to
off this
lock him
and
down
X-Factor
because in
3.
case he tries to go for
Perfect.
like
Volcano
maybe
behind, keeping it
hard
super
drive, I
simple.
can at least lock him down first.
One more,
Got the air
DT.
throw. Very easy to
Absolutely.
get to convert
Now air raid to come out, kill
with
fast.
Sentinel.
Air raid is optimal.
Now my X Factor's out, so I have to like kind of just get as
Oh,
much
the
damage as I
cross
can.
under! As
Double M
X-Factor
to
ran
confirm with
out.
the air play.
Perfect timing for the Hellbreaker right there.
And I have to
That
go
should've
for a
whiffed.
reset
It was
here.
any time later.
Even if I built that second
Okay,
bar like
look at that.
DT, it's not
Nice
gonna kill
block.
off of that.
Yeah, grapple
I'd rather
is
just build the
untouchable,
2
so you're always
bars.
gonna be in the same spot, so you always gotta know where
DHC,
you're
you
gonna
know,
be
or
the
not
best
DHC,
spot.
double trigger, and just get the better movement. Got a little bit of bad buttons here. Tried to just play out, and I'm just getting M instead. So lucky they didn't punish any of those.
Tight. Airplane. Not gonna get
Now
it.
just I had the hit confirm there, but I didn't think it was gonna work. I legit just thought it was gonna
Definitely would
just
have
go live.
grapple. He caught him.
And
That's enough for
May as well
being
just
here.
go for one grapple. I at least can make it safe with one double trigger. So cool.
It's
He committed to a
ridiculous.
button.
It's your full screen right there.
Cool,
If you're
I'll take
blocking
it.
He
Good shit.
sets up the grapple with
And
straight
Goke, I
grabs very
appreciate
late.
it.
Very
Thank you so
sneaky
much,
tech
bud.
there for B-Man, pulling it all out.
Yeah, so one apiece. Once again, now I'm thinking he went overhead again. He went low this time. Yeah,
you never
so
have room over
I'm
here.
literally
It's too
mixing up
fast.
myself with like where he's actually going to go high or low, and yeah, just unfortunate that I guess wrong again.
Ray is the master of magnetism. Let's keep that real here.
Gets his Spirit Flame, and of course layered mix on top. Bring him in. Dante's buttons are ass. I'm like, okay, just gotta focus on defense. Let me just try to push block in the right spots. A little bit too far to get an air throw. Now that he let me live, now it's just let's just get again a bit easier of a time to snipe him out. And again, my arrows are. I'm thinking that he's trying to come down a little bit faster, but I am missing every one of these shots, and he punishes me there. Yeah. Really unfortunate. Just didn't think that he was going to be in those spots. I thought he was going to be like a little bit lower and all that.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I mean, if Ray's gonna get a kill early on any
not. I wasn't nervous on stage particularly. I was just more nervous about like getting into top 8. I already explained it before about where my mindset was. Not so much about this particular matchup. I felt pretty okay and confident as long as I just played my game right.
Okay, I would take that. There's the X
Ray just got the better of me in this one for sure. Definitely want to run it back again at some point.
Yeah, perfect timing there. Into the drones,
And yeah, I try to like kind of get out of that situation, but he called the drones at this complete spot all the way over here.
Watch the raw teleport. Yeah, perfect.
Calls it, didn't hear it, and
Into the
then
drones, Ray,
yeah,
perfect
didn't notice that he called
timing.
drones there and
Actually,
just
the
kind of got
maximum
opened up there.
distance
So
on that crouch
that's
medium
me kind of like
fair
trying to
gets
press
him
the
on the
advantage
toes,
and
able to confirm,
lock him
and
down a
Ray
little
makes
bit.
it
So
2 games
yeah, I'm like,
going
okay,
down
yeah, he got
1
me.
away.
Yeah, that was
B-Man
definitely a
has been
good call for
in
the
it. He's been
seven drones
present.
there.
He's been capable in all of these games. but
So
he has
guess
to
what?
put it all
You know what's
together
come
in one
across my
package.
mind?
Absolutely. He's literally a decision
Damn.
or two away.
You know what?
Like, there's just little spots right there where you can attack.
Time for
without a
us,
hit.
huh?
Whoa.
Not here, not
Is it
now.
time? Is it
You know the
time?
best part about
I'm
this?
like
Ray's
thinking,
Stone Cold.
it's not a good matchup.
Bro, please pick
Nah,
me in
fuck
this
that. If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose with my shit. You know, I'm not trying to like make
Nice,
no
gets the hit
OSs.
again, though, off the beat.
And that was
Good
actually a
start
good
for Ray
decision
Ray.
for me because I at least brought it up
Absolutely good
2-0
start
or
here. A little
2-2
scaled,
rather.
So it might go for the reset, yes.
Yeah, it goes for the reset there, and I thought that was actually, I
Back and
don't know if
forth,
that was an
looking for the
intended
S.
drop or whatever,
not
but
going to be able to do it off the hyper grab, but catching the Sentinel
yeah,
with the jam
I don't know why he went for the
Very ingenious thinking.
don't know why that he went for the alpha counter there. Like he was not
Back
hit.
and forth,
Like,
looking for the S.
maybe he just
Oh,
didn't
but
feel
not
like he
gonna
was
be able
that
to do it
confident
off
with
the
like
hyper
being
grab,
locked
but
in the
catching
full
the
jam
Sentinel with the
session with
jam
Magneto.
session.
Didn't want to lose him,
Very
so I
ingenious
guess
thinking
just
here
get
from
rid of the
B-Man in
Sentinel.
that
Yes.
situational marvel.
Yeah, really big stuff here. Gonna have to look for the
Now I kind of
reset.
lock him into the corner, and the fuzzy
You knew it
guard
was
going in
coming,
with the
tail
low
end of the
first,
jam
keep him in
session.
that crouch
That's what
position,
players want.
standing, jumping overhead jab, and then H
He's
to hit
asking
confirm
for
into
it.
the bolo.
He's asking for
Yeah,
it.
big bodies like that get opened up like that. Hulk, MODOK, big head, you know, Tron, shit like that. You know, it's good against characters like that. So the fact that he had that going, like okay, let's see if that works, and worked out in my favor.
He doesn't even have the space to put that.
Now I'm in a good prime position to like keep Deadpool around. I'm just kind of like wasting a little bit of time, you know, trying to find a good spot to bring Deadpool in. And this would have been a really like solid confirm. Because I see that he called the disruptor here, you know. That and he went back down if you noticed, so that would have locked Dr. Doom in. I probably would have had to teleport, go for an overhead since the gunshots were still there, but little unfortunate that the disruptor got a little piece of him.
Magneto taking a lot of damage too, DT.
Yeah. See,
Oh,
this
he-
was I don't
Ford
think this
trying
was a
to
good
evade the chip
decision.
here. Get Deadpool out safely, and
for
that's the
myself.
call.
I mean, I won this match, so I guess it did
Magneto
work
taking a
out.
lot of damage
But
too, DT.
I hard tagged after the missiles, and he like
Oh, he
fucking
hard
came
tagged
down
right
with
away and went to Hawkeye.
Buttergun. He could have confirmed
Back
that.
into the
He
matchup
definitely
as
could have like teched that and
looking
then
for the
confirmed
damage
the
here.
kill.
Chip is as
Yeah,
good as
really,
he gets
really,
at this point.
not really great
Absolutely,
decisions
just
for
gotta
me.
watch the
I will
lazy
admit.
boy foot dives.
But
Those are the
got out
ones
of
that
that.
can get you in with the sneak,
And yeah,
with the EM disrupt,
my
the
arrows are
follow-up
missing,
from
bro.
Ray
He
Ray.
is just not in those spots where I kind of think he's gonna
It's
be
not
at.
like
He
when
is
decides he wants to
outplaying
approach
me
his
by being in a
offense
different
up, Ray
position
Ray, no
and spending
hesitation
level
in
3.
his
Yeah.
game at all.
Straight into the level 3.
Will
So,
kill Deadpool off of any
two
touch.
frags
Yeah, it's just a
remaining
smart
here.
move.
Deadpool with the jam session behind him. Again, Dante and DT, gotta remember.
Absolutely, there we go. Trying to look for the cross
All right,
under,
but yeah, he kind of left
does
himself a
one of
little
his
bit
own.
open there.
Able
I
to
got
get
out of the
confirmed here.
situation
Should
with
be able to kill on
Doom
Magneto.
on the beam, and then just dash underneath and just use my jabs to my advantage. And thankfully, I actually did get the mix up here and got the kill. So overall, just a couple small little mistakes, but I kind of
He's been saving
got away
the
with some of
cross
that,
under one.
you know,
He's been
won't lie
doing
to
a
you.
lot of the same side, and it's finally time to show him
but
the
yeah.
other way. That's what's gonna open.
Like I said,
And now last
even
game, yeah,
further.
man.
Game
I felt pretty
five!
okay. I'm
Right
like, good
away,
shit.
Ray gets the
Okay,
hit.
I got it to 2-2. Fuck it.
Crazy.
Now all I just
That
need
did
to do is
happen
just
last
lock in,
time,
right?
too, and he was able to,
Yes.
able to
Just
keep
lock in
Deadpool
and get the
alive.
kill, right?
So, but the scaling's a little different here, so I think we're
Lock
gonna
in
lose
and get
Deadpool
the
now.
kill.
Here we go, cash it out, 2 bars. Yeah, every time you spend, man, you cannot afford to be cheap in this game. You spend your meter when you get the kill.
No room to be frugal in Marvel.
Absolutely,
Oh,
with
bad
the
button.
S on the follow-up, the
Bad
beam
button.
here, Ray Ray. On
And
another
guess
level
what?
right now.
I went like this
DT
and then
takes
looked to my
the
left,
meter as
and he
well.
dropped
the
it,
infinite
and I was
mode,
holding
but he
forward.
picks it up
And I
anyways.
looked
It
back at the
almost is just an
screen,
extension
and then
of
he
the
hit
combo at
confirm
that
me. I'm
point.
like,
So
I
rough,
looked
so rough.
away,
But
I'm an
this is the
idiot.
line for Ray to know to keep
I
following
told
up
that
with
was
the
totally
jump
on
and
me.
follow-up.
I could have been fine,
Here we go, cross under, and
but
we got Hawkeye. This could
I
be
looked
it.
away from the screen,
That could do
and
it.
that's
All you
totally
got
my
to do
fault.
is input the
Totally my
squeeze.
fault.
Gotta mash it out.
Literally,
See
it's
how
never
it ends,
over
and it
even
looks
if you're
like
getting
it's going to
infinite,
be
and I
Ray
looked
Ray
away for 1
off the
second,
perfect
and it could have
man.
went my way
Looking
in a
too
different
good,
in a
man.
different
Looking too
way,
good from start
but
to end right there for Ray Ray. It was, he
that's
was not gonna let up on the
it.
gas
That's what
pedal,
you
man.
get.
Picture
So
perfect
even if you're getting
consistency,
infinite,
man.
never
Ray
look away
as
from the screen
always.
even
But
just for a second, even if you're just
man,
trying to recuperate.
the run of a lifetime.
Really
Shout out to
unfortunate that
one
I
of the
didn't
best
recognize
players, one of the
that,
sickest
but
people. Everybody,
oh well.
please.
I'll take 5th
B-Man,
place.
The big
Rock out,
hero.
right?
Give it up.
Yeah.
Dude, huge shout
Fiance,
out to
my
him.
brother, Long
An
Island in the
incredible
back, you
force in
know.
the community, an incredible
Hell yeah, dude.
placement for this guy.
What a fucking
Looking very,
I got
very
what I
strong.
wanted.
I love you, buddy.
That's
You
my
did great.
boy.
I got
That's
what
my
I
boy.
wanted.
Don't get it
I got
twisted.
fucking
Man,
top
we all
8.
love you, man.
And then, of course, your combo
And I'll show you real
also
quick.
in 5th place, my man, B-Man, the big hero.
So they were tossing out dime bags in case some of you guys wanted to see what they actually were giving me, and the other top 8 placers.
In 4th place,
They gave me a
we got
combo
the
breaker
legend
push button.
himself, Ray
Very, very,
Ray.
very cool. And this is the push button where it's like on the back, where like the pins are like facing on a sideways angle. So I'm actually like really happy that they gave me this, because not only does it look cool, but these buttons I actually really like that the plugins are in a different spot. So I think it's really cool. And the back also has like the motherboard saying combo on it. So you can hear it. It actually is a real button.
We
So
got the hometown
yeah,
hero.
man.
Everybody give it up for it.
big ups to everybody. That was a very fun weekend. That was top 8. That was my run for Combo Breaker. Yeah, man, I didn't think it was gonna happen like that. I didn't think I was gonna be that locked in. I didn't think I was gonna get top 8 winners. I really wanted top 8 to begin with, and to stand up there with like guys like Remora, Evasion, Ray, you know, and Lib, and Wedge, of course, you know, all these guys, right? Like, to think that I would be up there, like, I haven't thought about that. It's like, okay, like, cool, I'll take it. Well, yeah, but that's Combo Breaker, at least for the tournament side. The fucking medal is over there in the room. Yeah, I'll give you a better look at that. Just want to talk about like the last bit of combo after that, just to finish it up. But yeah, I'll give you guys a little preview of what that looked like. So, and I guess bring this in too. Actually, I have 2 other things for combo to show up. God damn, how am I gonna bring this all over? So, Here's some of this shit. Alright. Where is it? Just me, right? There you go. Hopefully my camera doesn't fuck up again. Real quick, shoutouts to the popcorn guy. Fucking butter chicken. That's what I got. Black garlic and parmesan truffle. Godlike. And I had to get this one. This was one of their new flavors. Strawberry cheesecake. Bruh. This shit, you couldn't tell that I'm going to the gym because I'm gonna eat this shit at some point. A lot of fucking popcorn we ate. And my brother got some too. My fiance got some. God damn. They were all ridiculous. I can't wait for more. So to show off the badge, actually, if you got your name, most of them actually just like give you your name and that's it. You know, like that. You just get the badge with your name on it. But if you could tell, this is actually like a little laminated with like a little bit of like a RGB like type of color to it. The regular badges did not have this. And if you got your name on it, you got this version of the badge. And it's actually like the first time where I ever seen like the badge with your name on it, and it actually has something different about it. And the fact that they went this far out for the first time that I've ever seen, really, really cool that they had like the badges like this. So really happy that I got something like that. And of course the medal. Fucking this shit weighs quite a bit. It's pretty hefty, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty good portion size of what it is, you know. And of course the back stating Combo 2024 Ultimate Marvel 3 5th place. Jesus. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, I got one for ECT. I beat IDOM to go into winner's side, you know? But then I had to fucking beat... For this, I had to beat TJ. I had to beat CV Brennicus. I had to beat Legend. I had to beat DXP. And I had to beat Wedge. I thought I would at least get to top 32 pretty easily. And I did. You know, for the most part, Legend almost got me out of it. And I thought I would do okay against DXP. I knew I could do it. And this time, we're 1-1 now. So I want to, like, make sure that it's more definitive. But the 3-0 on Wedge, like, I did not think that was going to fucking happen. I really was so in my head. My mental was so fucked in that one. And that pop-off, like I said, was not disrespectful to him as a player. That was literally popping off to myself on my own fucking demons and my own emotions. To, like, prove to myself, like, at that moment, didn't matter what I was thinking. It just worked out. And, I can't really, as far as tournament experience, yeah, that was it. After this, I was done playing Marvel. This was Sunday, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have Bonchon. I'm going to hang out with fucking the crew, fucking at least a good amount of us. Xeno, T-Hawk, and even Wedge came out. We all just kind of hung out, had some fucking tenders, Korean fried chicken, you know, and fucking had a good time. And then came back home on Monday. Didn't really have much games or anything after that. I just wanted to rest up, and everyone went to Joey's, and I'm like, you know what? Bedtime. I need to recuperate mentally after that. I did wish I went to Joey's because I haven't seen his new place, and it would have been nice to like kind of hang out. But it's okay. You know, I prefer to rejuvenate my experience. You know, overall, combo was very fun. I met a lot of new people for the first time. I did meet Mario and Luigi. I met TJ, of course, for the first time. Good amount of other people I've seen again. You know, of course, seeing all the homies once again. West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, didn't matter. This was a very stacked bracket for a lot of people. And for some, most of them were not seated right. And all definitely could. This was, I feel like, probably the weirdest one when it comes to like placings for seating and stuff. Where like not so much of the top players, but like where they put priority over some people. It just super weird. But anyway, even through all that, all those aspirations, all of that, I still came out to be in the middle of all of those top players. And yeah, I never really like think of myself being a true competitor. Like, I just want to keep playing the game and have fun, and if I do well, I do well, and I want to be better than who I was. And aside from the small mistakes, I feel like I played the best I've ever played, even with like some of the conditions of some of the monitors and setups that were a little laggy. Like I felt in some of those early sets they were a little off because they were. Top 32 felt much better. The stream setup for top 8 was much better, but going pools was really weird. That they were all pretty off. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. That was it. Combo once again being the tournament of all time, and by no means something that people should miss out on. Combo is so much fun. It literally makes fucking dreams happen, you know, and out of all the tournaments I've been to, Combo has always been consistent for me, where it's never let me down as far as fun factor, as far as like how well they run the tournaments, how much space you get. They really do care about the players and like what you want out of like a tournament like this, and you have so much to do and so much. You feel like you have so much time, but you really don't. Like you miss out on so much stuff just because of what you're doing. And yeah, I missed out on some hangouts and some games and stuff, but hey, overall I feel like it was a very fun weekend. Shout outs once again to all the players, like I mentioned, that I played. Shout outs to Oso for being such a great roomie for me, my fiance, and my brother. Of course, Oso being one of the coolest people and most definitely bestest of friends that I've met out here with this community. Shout outs to Rise of Rookies staff as well. Boner Cycle being very nice to my brother, like just kind of saying what's up to him, not even really knowing him or anything, just being very open with him, you know, like inviting him for Rise of Rookies stuff. Shout outs to Sword, shout outs to Scam, shout outs to T-Hawk, other RR reps. Moonside also was there. Didn't really get a chance to play him though. Yeah, and can't really think of anything else, you know. And of course, everyone else that I met, you know, Joey D, Frankie, seeing Monix again, seeing Evie, seeing Legend, the whole Legend family, meeting Brennicus, meeting all these other guys, having fun with the fucking auction tournament. Shout outs to TNS for always holding it down for Marvel. Shout outs to everybody, fucking Tong, Proxy, Southpaw, meeting Persia for the first time, saying hi to her. Yeah, very, very fun. And I'm glad that you guys came out to hang out with me. That's going to do it for the recording for this session. I'll try to fix it up as best I can. But yeah, once again, shouts to Scam for the follow. 56 Taka for the follow. And thanks to Obama for the raid earlier. I really appreciate that. You guys, I haven't been streaming often. And I'm going to be back into streaming just a little bit more consistent. Just kind of get back into the swing of things just a little bit. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree is coming out. And I feel like I'll start my streaming re-journey back with that. I have to kind of play the game a little bit more to get to a point where I can start the DLC. So I gotta catch up on that. I am thinking maybe like do like a playthrough here and there, like Shadow of the Erdtree. Maybe throw up some VOD reviews, some more coaching sessions. You know, throw some more things on for the channel, cause I miss you guys and I miss streaming a little bit. So let's get back into doing it just a little bit more often, shall we? But thanks again, guys. I appreciate everything. I'm not sure when I'll be back. Maybe I won't be back until I start Shadow of the Erdtree. But if anything, I'll let you guys know through Discord and stuff. But as always, thanks again for watching. And I'll hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all. See you guys next time.